dystopian
Hold up.
because
Hey guys, DJ Longhair here in the house with Life Totals. He's actually one of my subscribers and admin, so he decided to join me tonight. Say hi there, Life Totals.
hi everybody, how you doing tonight?
All right, so we're ooh, I love that echo. There we go. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Um. Thank you. What? Your drink? I didn't get it. Sorry, Dad. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, I knew I forgot something. Damn it. I'm running around. We're trying to run a last minute errand before starting the show, so I'm a little scatterbrained, guys. Don't mind me freaking out. So you were working on making your own page there, Life Totals, making your own
Oh yeah,
YouTube, or
it's still a work in progress. I already have merchandise and everything set up. The thing that's running the most behind is my new computer rig. So my new streaming and gaming rig is currently behind because of all the scalpers that keep scalping parts. So now I'm thinking that I'm probably to get the exact computer I want. I probably have to go through my friend, and we're probably gonna have to have it direct factory made. Because it's cheaper than buying the part. Because my graphics card alone, if I bought it separately, would cost me about $1,400.
geez, man.
So it's
And you already
better
got
to.
merch lined up, huh? Nice.
Yeah, I got a merch girl that's gonna do everything. I got my logo, everything to go. I think. Did I show you my logo yet? I'll show it to you later. I'm just not
Actually,
posting it
if
up
you
though.
want, you can show it here if you want.
I do not want to show it yet,
All right.
but I will.
Yeah,
I
legit.
will. I will show it. I will show it in
You
private.
could pop it in. I just won't share it.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Um, I don't know if they'll let me leave mine up or not. So that's a experience we'll get to figure out.
We'll see what
So
happens.
I did get a last minute message to Moxman. Moxman did want to join us this week. I'm not sure if he is still a go or what the dealio is. So he said he was down all week, and then I didn't get a chance to remind him till probably about 2 hours ago. Left a message on his one of his videos. So hopefully he catches that. He's pretty good at catching all his comments.
Yeah,
And
hopefully he can join in. I was expecting him to join in because you said that he was going to be in the other day.
yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully he will. Um, we might also have MTG Gaming Bob join us again. That'd be cool. Um, so I do apologize. I tried to get all this stuff done in advance, but today was severely um, backlogged, and I kind of got up at 3 ish after being up several times. Um, yeah. Anyways, long story short, I found out less than an hour ago that some of my co-hosts are backing out today. A lot of family stuff and emergencies and all
I've
that.
been
So I'm glad that
I, I've
yeah.
been hearing a lot of stuff about that around. I have a couple close friends that I've been talking
Mhm.
to. They've all been
Yeah.
telling me they got a lot to do. It's just been a super stressful week. I don't know what's
Mhm.
going on. It just seems people are just like having a really bad week. Like everybody I know is having a really bad week somehow.
Well, me, of course, as we're getting errands done, I'm hitting every single red light and every little thing. Ugh, man, I hate it. I hate stressing.
Yeah, I know. I've been telling everybody. I'm just like, just calm down. It's just a bad week. It's gonna get over
Mm-hmm.
with. Like,
Mm-hmm.
told some of my friends to even like get off the internet for a little while. I'm like, get off the internet if it's bugging you. Just like cruise away.
Mm-hmm.
Relax. And it helped them out the other day. They've been doing better since they took a little break off stuff. Gave them a chance to calm down and come back with a cooler head.
Nice. I just saw your logo. Pretty dope, dude.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. That's only the first one. I have several that are coming out, like several variants, and I know you guys can't see it, but I'm excited to show you guys once I get it up and running. I just want to have a proper premiere without doing all this stuff, and I don't want to show
Yeah,
too
no,
much.
exactly. You don't want to give away everything. I am attempting, and I'll show you what I've been working with, guys. It's been like silly. Look at this mess. Isn't it glorious? Hey, what's up, Bruce? How you doing, bud? Well, still trying to see if Moxman will show up. We'll get on to some topics. Meanwhile, if you guys are popping in and want to hear anything discussed on the round table, please feel free to ask away, and we will gab it up. Anyway, so there was something that you brought up, Life Totals, that you wanted to talk about.
I did. One of the main topics I want to talk about tonight is I want to talk about how MTG is going about with variants.
Yeah.
With how archives are performing, which you're going to see a dip because it's opening weekend. You're going to see a dip, but I think that it's going to be long-term growth overall for archive cards, just like we've seen with other variants, mostly because of how they've been doing with production. So production-wise, MTG, especially for the Japanese variants, are very low. Collectors are selling out super quick, and before that, Japanese set boosters are completely out. Anywhere that has them at an inflated price to go with demand because they went ahead and they've put some aside. But besides that, you're not paying like what I did when I opened mine this weekend. I paid 125 for it.
Oh wow!
Now we're seeing that
For
they're anywhere
Japanese?
from Now they're seeing that they're anywhere from for a good price, you're anywhere seeing from 185 to upwards of like $360. So
jeez.
That's because half of the box for the Japanese set boosters, half of the archive slots are Japanese variants, unlike the English set boosters.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So because of that, I think that there's going to end up being a shortage of them, and it's going to have long-term growth. There's going to be increased prices, and I can't wait to talk to you guys about that tonight. It's something that I've been talking to my friends about. So my advice for you ahead of time, for any of you that are going to be watching tonight, is to go ahead and hold on to archive cards because they are going to be worth a fortune in the future.
Okay. Well, at least the waifu ones, right?
Yes, the waifu ones. The regular archives, not so much, but the Japanese archive cards, hold on to them.
Hey, Dubby, and say hi to Life Totals. He doesn't have a YouTube as of yet, but he is in the works of getting all pronus before he starts. So it's nice to have that luxury, Life Totals, I might add.
What? Of not having my own YouTube channel yet?
No. Of getting all pronus before you start.
Oh yeah. I really want to be properly set up. I've been talking to everyone. Like, because we had that conversation about mixers the other day, like what mixer I should be getting into. I want to make sure that my rig is fully set up, so when I do have profits going on for my channel, it's just straight profits that go back into the channel.
One second, Mr. Moxman.
What's up?
Whoa, how you doing, buddy?
Good, man. I'm sorry. I must have I didn't see a link or anything, and then I guess you just sent it at the last minute because I didn't see anything.
Yeah, dude. Today I left a message on one of your on your last video.
That's where I just saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just left a message, and I'm like, freaking out. I'll get you a link when I get back. I'm just like, dude. Today, I almost I don't know. I'm like,
It's all good with me, man.
No, I mean, seriously, I'm kindergarten cop. I just walked in, and all the kids are on me with all the stress, but just name them stress, and I'm just sitting there going,
I know a feeling. I was doing math.
Oh boy, that's with an A, correct?
Homeschooling is just awesome right now.
Oh yeah. All right, so let's do some introductions. I didn't mean to cut you off, Life Totals. I am stoked for you. We're gonna get back to you. Let's go ahead and introduce my co-host as usual when the health problems aren't acting up, and I really feel for it. Hopefully your wife's doing okay there, Cryptic.
Yeah, man. If you can hear me, yeah, man. Yeah. I appreciate it, but she's in sleeping right now, and I'm a little late to get to here, so I do apologize. But,
no worries. I just found out 2 hours ago. Oh, scramble. Oh crap. I didn't know if Moxman was joining or not. I sent him a message right when I woke up. And I'm like, and then Life Totals had some questions. I'm like, hey, bro, why don't you just come and join me? He's my one of my new admins, and he's also starting up a channel here pretty soon. He's well in there with 570 Gaming. It's like one of his best buds, pretty much, right?
Yeah, I love that community. Everyone in there super nice. We all
Yeah.
get along really well.
Although I did lose my my anus the other day.
That happens, man. When you're
Yeah,
dealing with
I know.
570, we will. Everyone in that family, we will clean you out, dude. We have some insane luck in that group.
Mm-hmm. It's alright. A few weeks before I kind of cleaned up, so
As
I think
long
I
as
was
you recruit.
2 for 1. Yeah, no, I got to recruit, but I'm one of the topics we're bringing up today, and I know especially since we got Mr. Moxman in the house. Let's just see Moxman in all his glory. I just want to do that real quick. Oh no! Sorry, bud. Hit the wrong thing. I'm like, yeah, let's see him in all his glory. Bye. No. No, I was trying to. There we go. Hey, Moxman, look at.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the studio.
Oh hell yeah! You got the chainsaw and the boomstick.
Oh yeah,
right
we're in
there.
the boomstick action today, buddy.
Hells yeah!
Filming a good
Well,
film for tomorrow.
All right, so I do an introduction as always. Act like nobody knows you and introduce yourself. So since you're first and foremost, go ahead. Tell us what you're about, Moxman.
Hey guys, welcome back, and this channel is awesome. I love hanging out with DJ here. My name is MTG Moxman. You can find me here at MTG Moxman on YouTube, Instagram, that kind of stuff. I cover a lot of finance videos, old stuff, new stuff, but mainly for pricing, I do a lot of the old stuff because, of course, I have a large collection of it because I was lucky to keep it. It's awesome, man. Stop in anytime, guys.
Hell yeah. And I didn't get links up, guys, because I literally just popped in and I'm freaking out, like ripping my hair out. So I might be DJ No Hair in a minute.
I actually asked Luke to post your video up in 570. He's going to do it for me. So.
Sweet. All right. And then, well, since I made you all big, here we go. Cryptic Commander. What are you all about, bud?
Yeah. So we started the Cryptic Commander podcast last year. It's a podcast that covers all formats. And because I know the name, right? The Cryptic Commander. We don't cover just Commander. We have guests that come on, and we do primarily target new players and returning players.
Awesome. And Life Totals doesn't have a channel as of yet, but he's getting all pro in this. We were just talking about that. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, Life Totals.
All right, my name is Life Totals. I am in MTG content. Well, going to be an MTG content creator. I specialize in Commander and CDH. So, Commander, Elder Dragon, Highlander.
Yeah.
And what we're going to specialize on my channel is box breaks, Commander deck techs, and also other things over on playing Commander live on YouTube.
Nice. And since I have this program, we will probably do. I want to use the term ghetto, but people get offended by that. Oh well. I'm gonna do a ghetto spell table here because I could totally do it. It's great. Check this out.
I need to get you in spell table with me, man. I need to destroy you. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, everyone, anyone can destroy me. But look at that. See, do you see this fourth thing? If you guys are on YouTube, do you see it? Do you see it? And then I can just blow it up for everyone's turn. See, if it was Moxman's turn, he was playing EDH. Boom. It is Moxman's turn.
My first deck ever built right there.
Oh, yeah? What'd you build,
serious deck. This is a pure white commander.
Racist. Sorry, just kidding.
Don't tease my white.
That's right.
At least you finally got some draw spells in the new set, finally.
It's cool that you say it's a white one, too, a commander deck, because I go over to a buddy house, and that's what they play as commander, right?
Yeah.
And yeah. I know it is EDH, but, let's just get, legal terms, commander, So I go over there, and then the guy that always wins over there has a white commander deck, mono white. And I think his commander is an Elspeth that you can use as a commander, I think.
Oh, okay. You can use?
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that was me.
I think there's one of them. I think there is one of them that you
I know there's a Nahiri you can use, I remember.
Yeah. But he always just tears everybody up, man. I'm like, man, that's the deck to beat. That's the challenge right there. That's the guy right there, But
so Bruce was asking you, Moxman, who's the commander?
Oh, my commander is Radiant and a Chroma.
Oh,
nice.
You can do that? They're partners?
We
run an Angels over there?
No, it's not all Angels. I play for fun, not to win.
There you go.
So I have
okay.
a lot of good cards. I think more of Magic as a fun play game. Although there's lots of expensive cards like Sarah Sanctum, and here's a good old Kismet and stuff. But
Nice.
I prefer to play I prefer to play for fun. When we played, you built fancy things to try to get cool combos off, but then it was 10, 12 card combos. Nowadays, everyone focuses, I got to win. I'm not in a tournament format, so I don't feel like I have to win. I just want to play.
Right. And I understand exactly where you're coming from. When I started, I just all about fun. And then when there's a competitive scene and you want to get in that because of the advertising and the, hey man, you can win money doing it,
Yeah, really.
And then so you go in there and you win money and stuff. And you do the competitive thing. And then some people forget to turn that switch off and be like, well, kitchen table magic's kind of casual,
Yeah. Hi, Bobby Z.
I was guilty of it for a while.
I am fully guilty of it. I cannot budget to save my life.
No.
Yeah, no, I you know me, I like to bling out my my low end, so I'm always after cheese foils, which is your common uncommons if you guys don't know. But all my gen foils, give them to me. Yes.
With not being not to cut you off, Russ, but not being competitive and anything sanctioned going on, like really right now.
Yeah.
For me, it's all casual. It's right now I'm having like the best time of my life, and it's mainly with the Commander format.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm being serious. I'm having a lot of fun with Magic, and when I go home and I'm playing Arena, I'm having a lot of fun on that. Losing my rank. Last month I was Mythic, right? And this month I'm just losing rank, playing with the new cards from Strixhaven, playing around with combos. Losing games, but like Moxman, I'm having fun with it. But I know when they open back up and stuff, I'm gonna go right back to the competitive scene, man.
I use Arena, guys, as my play testing area. Yep. I do always make it to Mythic every month. I take the serious side. I got a very good deck that's got me at 99% right now. I'm still trying to fight to get into the actual ranks.
Right.
But it's just fun to play. I just find that the game is on Arena scheduled against you. That's why I get silly after a while, because you just keep playing the same deck over and over.
Yeah, I agree because you do play the same decks when you get up that far.
Yeah.
And when I was up there in Diamond and stuff like that, and I'm like, I wonder in Mythic if you're playing the same decks too. And it's the exact same thing, but it's really competitive. I'm not going to lie. It's competitive. I was floating at 88%, man. I wouldn't budge from 88%. I couldn't go up. I couldn't go down.
I hear that, man. Way too much.
I just go in and die. I'm like, okay, I'm over it.
Well, after I make it to Mythic and got the free stuff, who cares? Play with some fun decks. I tried the time walking deck they use right now. The one from Kaldheim, take extra turn and get the birds.
That's what I'm doing with that new Planeswalker.
Yeah, with Kez. Yeah.
I'm doing it. That's what I'm doing.
That's
fun.
Before. Yeah, that's what
when you get it going, it's like hilarious to get and use some cultivates and stuff to get the mana flowing. It's fun.
Russ, that means a lot that you remember that, man. That's what I was playing before. Yes, I just added to it. The new.
Okay. Question. I have a serious question for you guys. Is there a way that you can gift a token?
No.
To a player?
No.
Dang it!
What token?
That way you could have gifted a bird, bro. I'm giving you the bird. Come on.
You can swan song my spell and give me a bird.
There you go. There you go.
Every time I hear a swan song, I think of Ryan Swan from Inquest magazine, man.
Oh, all right.
But yeah,
sorry, I'm getting to the highs. There you go. Go ahead, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm one of those players that I have trouble turning it off. I'm super competitive when I don't have to be, and that's fun to me. I still have fun. I have my competitive group of players, but they also have their casual decks too. I just don't have any, and I need to start being whatever, because I have I literally all my decks. I don't have a deck.
Okay, life total. I want to follow you up with that. I'm not saying it's not fun being a CEDH or
exactly
anything, right? What I'm saying is I'm getting burnt out so much of playing the same decks over and over and over. Now, standard to me, it seems like it's been the healthiest it's ever been in a long time with all these different decks. Okay, so it became a little more flavorful. But what I'm saying is I'm getting burnt out on the competitive scene. I'm in it so much. It's like. Yeah. The casual side to me now, it's like now the little kid in me wants to play, and then I got to go back and I got to go back to work. If that makes sense.
But that's basically what I was getting to. I just need to get to the point where I do have that little kid side of me, and I have trouble with the getting back to like how I used to be with Magic.
One of my followers said the smartest thing I've heard in a long time. He said, "You got to sharpen your blade." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, in 1 second, he said, You're cutting a tree, and your boss comes up and goes, "You're doing great. You're cutting down 20 trees." The next day, you're cutting down 10. The next day, you're cutting down 5. And the boss comes up and goes, "Dude, take a break." And you're like, "I can't, boss. I'm cutting down trees." He's like, "You got to take a day off to sharpen your blade, you know?" So that
I tell you what, I cut down some trees on 420.
there you go. Well, I'm just saying, you got to take a day off to sharpen your blade, man.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
I've actually been recently building a few more decks. Some of them are less competitive than my main deck. So I'm actively trying to go ahead and, because I have my competitive group that we all have like rating 9 to 10 decks. There
Nice.
isn't most of the time that we don't. But I do know that we have some 8s in my play group, and I just don't have any 8s. So I'm building 8s to try to go ahead, and when they play their fun decks, I play my fun deck.
Right.
Just fun gimmick decks.
What is our first topic today, though?
Actually, that's coming from Life Totals today, actually. It's going to be a good roundtable discussion. So why don't you go ahead and start off? Let's break that up into a couple questions because you're throwing it all in one lump sum Life Totals. So let's start off, break that up a little bit.
Here we go.
Okay, so first thing I want to do is talk about the market for Strixhaven in general. There is several things happening, both international and with our regular set releases, and they differ by their product runs, obviously. The second thing I want to talk about is Mystical Archive costs and accumulated value over time because of variance, which we're seeing a lot of climb in variance over time. And because of the way that the print runs are working, I want to talk about how we can see the market go, because during the time that we have Strixhaven out, there's gonna be a little blip where it goes down. There always is. After the set releases fully at the end of the weekend, there's gonna be blips. But I want to talk about accrued cost over time, because I think this is one of the biggest values for a set that we've had in a long time.
Okay, before we go any further.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say about any of that.
Yeah, before we go any further, let's get this done. Obviously, I have to do a shout out to our sponsor. Actually, Cryptic is also one of my fellow NVG boys right there.
North Valley Games.
Yep, North Valley Games. Go check them out, guys. Use this code at checkout, DJL808. Get yourself 10% off. They got a huge single collection. You can ask John here. They got some really good prices. And also, if you guys are selling, use that same code. Get 10% to their buy list price of whatever you guys are slinging. So, yeah, I mean, they got some really good deals. They helped me fill in a lot of my elves. I think they're sold out now, but...
Yeah, I was going to say they're sold out of Jake's the Mind Sculptors. And
we lost Moxman.
I want to sell a lot more cards so that they have more in their inventory. And that's sell some cards, guys, so we can get some cards on the cheap, you know?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to email him real quick and keep talking, guys. I need to get Moxman back.
When you brought up those topics, I don't have anything to say about any of those.
Yeah, I know you're not really a finance guy. Okay.
I don't really want to get into sorry, DJ.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I really don't want to get into the numbers. I more just want to talk about like just your personal opinion, like how you feel about the set.
Okay.
And
I think it's powerful. I really do. And the last set, Kaldheim, I think was watered down in power level. And I think this set kind of redeemed it, you know, because I'm looking at the power creep as it's coming up. You got to face it, man. You got to push booster packs that are $3.99 each. And we're talking about the regular booster, the draft packs, right?
Right.
Because you got set and then collectors and probably something else I'm forgetting, I'm sure. You know, but just the regular packs that are $3.99, you got to sell these things. So we're not going to sell cards that are the same. You know, we're not going to, you know, we're going to give you guys what you want. You know, it's new world. It's a new experience. Strixhaven, college, different, right?
That's that's how I feel about the inclusion of these Mystical Archive variant cards, because that's why I think they're a hot ticket.
That's why
Because
they're there. Yes.
and I think that Wizards was very smart in doing that. Because at the same time, because a lot of time you go to sets and you buy like 1 or 2 cards when you're playing
you are, Max.
Commander or Modern.
There he is. He just put
You
a
guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we see you fine. You just got a different camera out, it looks like.
Yeah, what happened was it's almost game time with my bros, but I don't want to leave you guys, so I'm going to multitask.
Yeah, don't leave
Multipass.
us hanging, man. Yeah.
Loving the Star
Now-
Wars behind you, bud.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Oh, look at you. All
He
right.
said, not only did he give you a different camera, but I got a different room.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're keeping it in.
Same,
Guys.
same room, other side.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You like probably like this stuff instead. A few cases of Magic. I only got 20 cases here, but
Oh, only.
Oh, man.
hey, I've been at it a lot longer than you have.
No, I
Cap-
know.
O, capital N, capital L, capital Y.
Yeah.
Now,
So,
go ahead, Mystical Archives, right?
Yeah,
Well, I'm opposite on you that, man. I think that with the power level of the way Strixhaven is, it's fine without the Mystical Archives. It's fine without masterpieces or invocations or whatever you want to call them, you know? And for a set that's not powerful, like, let's go back to one that wasn't as powerful. I mean, I know War of the Sparks was kind of okay. Dom was good. Listen, Ikoria. There you go. Ikoria. There you go. That's a good example, man.
The Beast.
There you go. That set wasn't too good, you know, as far as power creep.
Yeah, well, if you pump all those creatures up into some beautiful, amazing, awesome giant beast, and somebody just exiles it. Oh well, I just
Guys
got
are removal.
creatures.
I'm gonna play a dark banishing or a banishing lights. That's right. And anyway, but the thing is power creep, right? And it wasn't there in Ikoria, you know. I was hoping for it. I mean, you had advertisements of Godzilla, you know, but power creep with Strixhaven's there.
right.
They didn't need Mystical Archives or that whatever they call it.
I don't think that they needed them. But I think that
They have Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was-
that Japanese version, yeah.
Yeah. What I was saying is that I like that they're doing it because it feels like they're including everyone with the new releases now. Like, by reprinting these cards in archives, you're appealing to modern players, legacy players, commander players, and instead of me just chasing a box to go ahead and buy like 1 or 2 cards that I
When did
actually
you start playing Magic? I have to ask this right now.
Oh, Ice Age.
Okay, so you know that that's what they're doing. They're trying to include this, and well, you can play this with Commander, right?
Yeah.
You can play this with Modern, right?
Yep.
You can play this with Standard, right?
Yep.
You can play it with Legacy, right?
Yep.
You got Vintage. Oh, you can play this with Vintage, right? They're trying to do that with all their products, man.
It's like ticking off the boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think that's good marketing on their part, and I really like that. I feel like it's not just me going to get a box and be like, "Oh yeah, it's just a standard box. I don't need all this stuff," and I feel like it appeals to me more, being that I don't play standard anymore.
I just don't want to disagree with you on everything. But why I want to disagree with you is because if you go, let's hit the whales here. Let's hit the whales there. There's already a rumor about a subscription plan where you got to pay $40 a month just to be in the program to have the ability to buy the secret layers, right?
Yeah, microtransaction hell.
Okay, so now look, let's target the whales. Let's hit them where it hurts. Now let's even go further. Okay, now let's put Mystical Archives in a product we don't need them in. Now what do we do with the next product where we come to a wall and we're like, well, what we got to do? I don't know. Let's.
I agree that is a problem.
So I mean, in my opinion, they didn't really need to put the Mystical Archives, whatever you want to call them, in that product. They didn't really need to do that. It's cool that they did. It's cool they did.
Like for Mystical Archives, guys, they've done. There's obviously different rarities and how often you're seeing certain cards come out. I've tracked 256 set boxes so far, and there's already definitely a rhythm of how many actual useful mythics, like say the time warp style versus a channel. Like there are definitely some types of chase cards within the Mystical Archives compared to which ones you'll find more commonly found. But they're just trying to hit all their buttons. Like we said, they're checking off all the boxes. Will there be value later? Definitely for certain ones. But because they put it in every pack to please a lot of people, most of the uncommons, the rare ones, and the commons are going to be pretty low for a long time.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. We also have on the pricing. I'll get to the topic. You don't like talking about cryptic, but on the pricing, of course, we have it every time. Mox and I have seen it a gazillion times. We've all seen it, actually. You guys have seen it way more than I've seen it, but I catch patterns pretty quick. As always, pre-order prices are never correct. They are going to normalize, which means it's going to drop at least 75% by, well, not at least, some will drop 75% on Monday, the day after tomorrow.
That's surprising to me. That's really surprising to me.
Well, for most standard sets, I expect it. There's only a couple cards that will retain value.
Yeah, lots will drop just because of how many boxes get opened.
Yeah, exactly. Like a $10 a rare will probably be $5, right? Or maybe $2.50 because people don't know the pull rates when they make the prices. So they're saying, "Oh, this awesome card's getting pulled a gazillion times. Hey, it's great for playing Magic, but it's worthless because everyone and their mother pulled it almost every pack."
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So you have that, and then you have people have the FOMO. So I always call it FOMO pricing. I always want to get my boxes before release date. Unfortunately, I don't got that kind of pull yet, but when I do, I'll definitely be able to party with you big guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to tax on that FOMO pricing as soon as possible. But it is what it is. But yeah, every set does that. Now on these mystical archives that you're talking about, guys, honestly, all the common uncommons, there's only a couple of the foil ones that will still be surprisingly $30 to $50. Yeah. But most of them are going to be. It's going to be in your dollar bin. It's going to be in your bulk bins.
For years.
Yeah.
I agree, but that brings us to the second part of what I was talking about, and it actually worked exactly how I wanted it to. So, yes. So it brings us to the second part. Low product demand in other countries for international boxes with variants. And this is where I could see it getting bad with Magic the Gathering if they keep doing that.
No. New formats. That's how Pioneer started.
Yeah. People create their own stuff.
No, not that. I mean,
I'm just having fun with it, man.
Yeah, with their releases. So
yeah, I've got no comment on this.
Yeah, Japanese set boosters of Strixhaven.
Rust, Mox, anything?
well, okay. When you're talking about the foreign boxes, they are trying to broaden their market and bring into new fields of play, okay? They're really trying to get more players involved from different countries. They will try to customize boxes to those other countries to make them seem special and great. But are we going to see, as the market grows, Wizards is going to adapt and change to whatever will bring them the most profit margin. If chase cards are going to be it, which it's really showing it is, you're going to see rarer and rarer chase cards. They're just going to add it in. They're going to add different things to different sets, and I think it may even be regional.
Yeah.
So you may see in certain cards, like they're going to have that one particular, let's just say Liliana of the Darkness, and she's only found a Japanese pack every 200 boxes, and she's going to be written autographed.
Here's
where it gets more deep on that, though, is where they release a set, right? Where it's only released in New York on these 2 days.
Yeah.
That's the stuff that'll be worth more money because it's like, well, they were released in New York on these 2 days, and it was a real set, but you had to be there,
But that's what I mean about. Let's talk about the low run of Japanese Strixhaven set boosters.
That is a good one. Let's finish up. Hold on. Real quick on what you guys are saying. Are you talking about variants per box, like per set, per area? Because right now, everyone, obviously, Wizards of the Coast is cashing in on the waifus. Come on.
Right.
Waifus being Japanese cards. But
that's what
it means more than that. But yeah. So, Japanese, the last few sets since War of a Spark, they've been really doing that. And the exclusivity, I think, is cool. For sure. I personally wouldn't mind that $1,000 to almost $3,000 waifu Lily. Hello. I won't say no. Get that bad.
Well, I'd be interested in seeing. And I'm sure we're never going to get this data. I'm sure not one of any of us are going to get this data. But I'd be
No.
interested in seeing the numbers on what countries and what areas are spending the most money on Magic. You know, because
Yeah.
I know I get stats on my podcast, like
I would love to know that.
you know what I'm
I would-
saying?
Yeah.
And I
That'd be
bet
some
you,
great data.
there's some kind of correlation there. Bet you.
Oh yeah. All right. So carry on, live total. Sorry, I had to
Okay.
put my 2 cents in there.
So this is what I think that we're gonna start seeing more of, and I could be wrong. I could be completely 100% wrong. But because of the low print run of Japanese set boosters, I bought one before they sold out. They were sold out pretty much instantly because you have that in like every pack. Each pack has a 50% chance in the Japanese set boosters to get one of the Japanese variant archive cards. So everyone bought that out straight up because at the time it was cheaper than you going to buy a collector's box, right?
Right.
So you still had that chance to, minus not pulling an etched foil version of the Japanese archive cards, you had a 50% chance to pull a Japanese variant card. Because of the way that those are selling out, I think that because of how fast collector's boosters and how fast the Japanese set boosters already sold out, I think specifically for the Japanese mystical archive cards, we could be seeing a lot of like appreciation per the time that you keep and you hold on to them per market value for demand.
Now, are we talking? You said a shortened print run. Is that for the American market?
No, that is for the Japanese market. They did a shortened print run for the Japanese set boosters, but the Japanese set boosters were different than the American set boosters.
Yes. Yeah. They're going to be the ones that are sought after, man.
Yeah, they're going to have value. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, what's going to be worse than that, to be honest, live totals, is the Japanese collectors, because they only sell that in Japan. So if you see a $500 collector's box pop up after release date, because they're being super strict on it, that is what it is.
I could not find one at all.
Exactly. No one could, because it's only available in the Japanese market, and Wizards of the Coast was very strict on that. So once we see it hit the secondary market after release, which should be Friday, you're going to see some $500 to $600 Japanese collectors boxes for sure.
But this is my argument per that Japanese collector's booster box.
Mm-hmm.
It has the same rate as our collector's box.
Yeah,
that's already been said. And when you pull a variant in our collector's box, it will be in Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't see much of a difference between the Japanese box and our box.
Oh, I do. And it's over my head, man. It's green. It looks like letter S's with lines going through it. It's money. It's money, dude. You know, I mean, I'd love to get my hands on some of that stuff, dude. It's beautiful.
I'm just saying all your chase cards are still going to be in Japanese if you get an American collector's booster.
Yeah.
So if you go and get if you are trying to get that foil etched Japanese demonic tutor, you can get it because it will be in Japanese in our collector's boosters.
Right.
Keep to the rhythm. You can always get it because it can be reprinted.
That too.
Exactly.
Wizards ain't passing up money, guys.
Nope.
Here's a quick question for you, though.
Secret lair coming to you.
Sorry, go ahead.
Secret lair coming to you.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
I don't agree with secret lairs. I've never agreed with secret lairs.
Either have I. I've never purchased one, but that doesn't mean they're not going to put them in secret layers.
I three have never purchased one. Go ahead, Russ.
All right. So the question was on the set booster, right? For the Japanese set booster, were the cards regular? Because I've seen prices of 3 different prices for demonic tutor. We have the per demonic tutor. Let me put it that way. So you have the Japanese variant, right? Which supposedly there's a regular one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. There's a regular. There's the edge, which you could hardly tell, but there's just like some raising, like they did on the expedition
one. Yeah.
And
so
then
I can explain the price difference if you want.
Right.
I know the price difference off the top of my
head. The thing is right now I go through bulk, like old bulk. You know, like Moxman, I saw some of your shows. You go through bulk too, right? The thing is you come across stuff that's old cards. You're like, oh wow, let me see how much this is worth now. And you look it up, you're like, wow, $38. And then you see one below it's $629. It's like, why? And then you're like, oh, because it's black border or it's a set before, or and you're like, okay. But the thing is when you look up newer cards, okay, and you realize that there's a Japanese version, and there's this version,
right?
It's the same thing, but it's a different world because they changed with the market. So
exactly.
the ones you're going to go after and worth money, I mean, the real ones that we see that are original, just the regular, they're going to be 10 cents, bro. You know, it's not going to be nothing, man.
Right.
Yeah, no,
And that,
I hear that.
that brings me to like what we were talking about with the variants, because let's say that I go ahead and I get my Japanese set booster this weekend.
Sure.
I have no way to get a foil etched, obviously, because it's not in there. It's in the collector's version. However, I can pull a rather rare Japanese variant demonic tutor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, what that's going for market right now, from what I've seen, and it's going to change a lot, but if it appreciates anything like some of the other variants we've seen, for instance, Force of Will, etc., etc., it could be worth quite a bit, because you have those regular Japanese demonic tutors in the set booster, which is what I'm going to be chasing when I have my set booster this weekend.
Right.
It's going to be, right now, when I last looked at Marketplace for non-foil for that, it was $220.
Keep in mind, you already have one off of me.
Oh, that's just the regular one. That one's like $55.
You know what it reminds me of, Mox, man? It reminds me of Street Fighter 2 coming out, man. And you see it. And you're
Street Fighter Pro Edition.
Yeah, you're putting quarters in there left and right, man. They know what they're doing, man.
Yep.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are smart, and there will be a select audience that wants those variants regardless. And they got deep pockets.
Yeah, and I'm one of them. I have
That's
my
right.
collector's
Right?
booster.
Or I'm going to stick to the originals, right? I'm going to go with my Lotuses and Moxes, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the way I am about fetches. You can ask DJ. He's like, "Oh, you want to go ahead and get into this MH2 box?" I'm like, "Nah, I already got fetches. Don't need them." Like,
Yep.
Yeah. I hear you. That's going to be another topic down here soon. But so my question, well, I was trying to finish my question was, okay, so you have the Japanese set booster.
Mhm.
Those are the only place that you can get regular, non-etched, non-foil Japanese variants, right?
that is correct.
Okay,
That's
so
correct.
yes, that is going to happen. If that is the case, the only way you can get a regular Japanese card is through the set booster. So now I understand why the big rush and everyone's freaking out over it.
Right.
Yeah,
Because you can only get etched or foil in the collectors. Is that it? Am I understanding correctly
That is
now?
correct. That is correct.
Okay. That now that's what I was trying to figure out. Now it makes sense.
Now
I know why we can get it.
They want you to buy as much of their product as you can.
Yep. They want to get the print run one and done and get the profits in so they can roll it to the next set and put up the next push card.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
moving at full speed. Like
D&D, baby.
Yeah,
Hey, Worm Slayer,
you're telling
welcome.
me I got D&D this weekend. I know all about D&D.
That's right. Yeah, no. So that's thank you for answering that, guys. I appreciate that. I didn't quite understand what the difference was. I'm like, why? Just get collectors. But apparently, there's only etched and foil. So there you go. So that etched,
Yeah.
I didn't get to see one personally. I don't think it's anything that exciting. Have
Yeah,
you, Max Man?
Yeah, if you got to chase something, if you got to chase rare or chase cards in a product and it's only in this product, why is there a point of me going out and getting a set booster or a regular booster?
Yeah, the way they've set it up, guys, it looks like they're going back, to me at least, they're going back to the days of like 2009 where a set is one and done. We'll have lower print runs. We're going to have less of them available and they'll move on to the next product because then they can push it out with a chase card different in every set to make them all desirable to help push up prices.
Which is a good thing. If you,
Yep.
Which is a good thing. I mean,
There are
guys,
cards I want.
yeah.
Pause
Not
real
only that, but the set rotation too, and they're getting rid of the core sets. You know,
Yep.
the set rotation is
Yeah,
so
D&D
healthy.
replaced it this year, which means core 2021 is going to be a lot more money.
Yeah, and this is really healthy. I'm telling you, I'm so excited for the health of Magic with that booth. Oh man, dude, it excited me so much. I'm like, yes, you know, it's almost like not just putting a Band-Aid on, but like wiping it clean with alcohol, then Neosporin, then putting gauze on it. You know.
All right, Bobby, have a good one. Thanks for dropping in.
Woo.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
No. So Japanese boosters will have a much lesser chance of pulling a Japanese archive, but you could get the regular in that as well. Is what Bobby was saying.
Yeah.
And a person like me that needs one in my cube, why not?
Yeah.
But that's what excites me about how fast they're moving. And I don't think I've ever been this excited with how fast Magic is moving. Like some of the stuff
Really?
I don't agree on. Like I don't agree with secret layers and stuff. I never have. I don't agree with those super collector's editions that like they come out last minute. There's no notice. Like I'm fine with like collector's boxes and stuff like that because I have notice to go ahead and get that amount of money. You know what I mean? Like I don't have like literally like 4 days till it starts, like with this new one that they're gonna start or whatever.
Yeah.
What is our next subject? Do we have another subject?
Oh no,
Oh.
that was the only one I brought up. So
Okay.
good for you.
Just because you guys brought it up, I'm gonna do a quick mail day here because I think I finally got my first original fetch.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's not one of the big ones, but it's definitely a Jun fetch, and I traded. I been selling off a big collection of Star Wars Destiny. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that game from Fantasy Flights. Now Asmodee.
Is this
But
an
anyway.
advertisement? No, I'm not familiar with it.
No, an advertisement. Stop it. No. I'm just saying I kind of traded and sold because Buddy dumped a bunch of stuff off on me. So I've been making a little money on that, trying to get that money up for MH2. But anyway, here we go.
Oh,
It's in here though.
I know I had to talk to my guy to get extra. They had like limits on what you could buy for the collector, so I had to like bug him to let me get more for my channel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was the
It's like,
limit?
Boom, baby.
He's only allowing 6 boxes per account,
Okay.
and I need to get like 30,
Beautiful
right?
card, Russ. Beautiful card, man. I traded one for a worthless artifact.
Oh, dude, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty minty too. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I did a bad trade. I did a bad trade with that card.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bringing back bad memories. Yeah, I remember the guy was
I'm
like,
sorry.
"No, the guy wanted that card," and I'm like, "Let me see your binder." And I pulled out a rare artifact that I thought would be good, and it just turned out to be like a 10-cent card. And then the guy told me I got rid of a really, really good card, and then come to find out, yeah, I got rid of a really, really good card.
Reminds me, as a kid, I had like no interest in baseball, so I had a Darryl Strawberry, which I only kept because I love the name. It was a rookie card,
Right?
and I ended up trading it for some stupid crap through school that was worthless.
Yeah.
The guy's like, "Are you sure, bro?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I don't play baseball. I mean, I'm not into it. Whatever. I'll get rid of it."
Very right.
Just like he's like, "Okay, I'll give you a little more because I don't think you understand what the hell you're doing." I was like,
Yeah.
"Probably not."
Right. Yeah. I was like, I mean, I can see that, man, because Darryl Strawberry, you're like, even at the time, it's like, well, he's big now, but he's no Babe Ruth, you know? I can see that, man. I can see that. But that's
my God.
I traded that guy.
I just got like instant so many bad memories when you're like bad trades. Like I literally cringed and shivered like of all like everything went flashing in my brain of every bad trade that I've ever done.
Sorry, bro.
Dude, you gotta look at this. This is there's a very slight surface damage, but hardly any, dude. This is pristine.
Dude, that looks pretty good to me.
Hell yeah. So this is my first original fetch land. That's freaking
I'm so proud of you.
I know. I traded it for some stuff. I mean, it's only worth $30 right now, but it's still, I'm like, hell's yeah.
Cool, man. That's what's
yeah,
up.
I need more.
Yeah. Don't we all, bud?
Yeah.
Right.
I have a playset. I have a playset of each. I need more, but I don't know.
No, I'm good.
This is funny because I have this thing with Stomping Grounds right now. Because he says this shouldn't be in my elf deck, but I'm like, I insist. I don't care. There'll probably be nothing else but maybe one card of mine. But
play what you want to play, man.
Mox, you said no?
Yeah, I don't need any more. I've got enough.
Well, what I'm saying is, if it's a $30 card, and you only get so much, let's say you only get $5 trade-in value for it, right?
Oh, I'm never trading it.
Right. Oh, okay, but so you wouldn't still have a bunch of these cards you can build different decks with, or?
I have way too many cards, I admit. And people on my channel, like I've been bugging to get a Mox Diamond and a Gaia's Cradle. So I cleaned up down here. I've done major cleaning, and I've got like 3 long boxes now, totally maxed out with rares and mythics from various sets. Right. And since I'm not good on values because I don't really pay attention to the modern or standard stuff, I'm sure, like he said, like all my hex drinkers and all that stuff is all worth money. So he said, "Oh, dude, you're gonna be fine. Don't worry, you'll be fine."
Right.
So,
and Moxman, at the end of this thing, in the email, send me your address. I'm gonna send you an envelope. I should be able to get these 2 in under $15, hopefully, to you. But this is a misprint art. I don't think it's worth a lot, but it's very unique because you can't get it.
Dude,
See
sweet.
how it's
Beautiful.
see how it's going down at the bottom there?
Yep.
That's a different
Yep.
card altogether. I don't know if you might have a market up there for it, but also this is going to be worth 10 cents when I get 1 million followers. Look at that.
That's right. That's what I like to
baby.
see. I'll put that in my background.
I have not gotten a chance to mail you anything yet because you're international. I had one Canadian subscriber, and I sent up like a whole 10 cards, and it cost me $25. So I was like,
Well, just put it in a regular mailer.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I have a page in my binder just dedicated to meme cards that we talk about on this channel.
Well, the guys who sent me mail last month never claimed the reward of saying that was them. The guys who sent me the Salvati Excavations artist proof and the Mightstone artist proof, nobody told me who it was.
Wow.
It's like a $400 card. Nobody took credit.
Jeez. I need your fans, dude.
Dude, I was surprised too. I'm like, well, you can at least say, hey, it was me, but they didn't say anything. Nobody.
Wow, that's dope, dude.
Sometimes a good deed doesn't need a name.
That's true. Like it's
Pablo.
true. It's just it'd be nice to say, hey, thanks a lot, man. That's all. Just want to say thank you.
Yeah, at least. I know you've been sending some good stuff to perps too, man. I've been surprised.
Yeah, man. Well, for him, I mean, it's kind of weird. He was at the game for so long.
Yeah,
he's been one of the original guys, but he's just one of those people who's never, I guess, lucky enough to be able to keep everything. Like I'm a hoarder, right? I didn't get rid of anything I had since my young days, so I've been lucky, right? And he hasn't been, so I want to share that around. You know that, I don't care if I have it and it's extra. I don't care. Go ahead, have one.
Nice. Worm just joined us recently here to the DGL fams, and I got him a signed mountain. He says he's gonna be here. I'll just post it here. Are you guys in the? Are you guys on YouTube too or no? But I just highlighted it for you guys. Worm Slayer. So when I get the signed mountain, I'm gonna be stunting on people. This 360 lightning bolt. Hell yeah, dude. Very nice. Anyways, yeah. So we talked about Strix. We already know that Monday is going to be Gloom and Doom for the value town of the regular set portion, the actual Strixhaven set. We're also going to see all the regular archives drop hard. I think the only ones that will probably retain will probably be Demonic Tutor, Tainted
Faithless Looting.
Yeah.
Faithless Looting just for the meme, dude.
Oh, I'm so gonna collect some of them and send them to Perp.
I got lucky and pulled one on DJs for half the box break, and I was happy about it. I was like, yes, Faithless Looting.
Yeah, no, the foil was $50 for a while there. I think it's
gonna
30
drop
now.
like a stone.
Oh, right. No, it's funny
that?
because Joey Moss was saying that he's all, oh, it's unique. I love it. I'm like, okay.
It just looks like they took a picture of a guy and then painted a dress on him, and it's great.
Someone was making fun of the second commander or second legendary in the Witherbloom commander deck, right? And it's that guy that cooks or whatever, right? So they put Ramsey on it, and then I had to put in the comments, I'm like, it's not legit yet. You didn't paint a dress on him. All right, fine. Crickets. But it's true.
I'm trying to control myself to not bust out laughing on screen.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I see how it is.
It is. I will tell you it's funny. I was sitting here chuckling, I promise.
All right. Fair enough. So we were talking about that, and then, oh, yes. So we've talked about this a gazillion times, John, so I'm sorry, but I wanted to talk with our finance guy here, Moxman.
Yo.
So what do you think about MH2 pricing everyone out?
Okay, it is pricing a lot of people out. They've basically added a fetch tax, which I think is ridiculous, but I knew they would do it. We had a couple polls on my channel guessing the prices, and I kind of knew that where they would be, so I put a couple I knew would be close. But when I actually saw them, it just bothers me to no end. I get it; they got to take money, but my biggest fear is it's going to be not only a fetch tax, but it's going to be like a VIP pack stuff where it's like mostly chaff stuff you don't really care about, and 1 or 2 good cards possibly, which just won't be worth the money. That's all.
Yeah.
It's driving me nuts, man.
Well,
I'm gonna buy some for my channel. I've had patrons and followers ask to open it. I will open some, but it's so expensive.
it's a
just
deep
so
subject,
expensive.
though, bro. That's such a deep subject because can the layman keep up? You know, and where does this become a problem? If you keep coming out with something that's expensive, and you got people like me that can't keep up, and then oh wow, you couldn't keep up. Sorry, it's going up more and more value, and it's like, dang man, you know, and I need that later for this deck, and I need that later for this deck, or my cube needs one, you know, and it's like Gaia's Cradle, or is that the one with the land, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I need one of those for the cube. All right, to hear that it went from 300 to 600 hurt. You know, it's like, but that's the thing is the average layman can't keep up.
Right. So they're going to tell everyone to buy singles. Sorry, go ahead, Mox.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, the good thing about Magic is you don't have to keep up. You can choose to try to spend the money, or like we played all kinds of games when we were poor teenagers. We played Splash Magic. We just took a pile of commons and picked one card randomly each turn and make decks out of. The good news about Magic is you don't have to do it that way. You don't have to follow their rhythm if you don't want to, man. You can make up your own game.
I remember back in the day when I used to just have like a simple poison counters deck. Back when it was poison counters, not in fact, just poison counters, like basilisks, all that stuff. Just straight green.
That's right. You hope for the leeches to remove the counters.
Right. I love that.
And you know what? That's what you can go back to. I hate to say that because there's going to be different levels of players. They're going to make it a multi-tiered game where you have this whole issue of can I afford to play, can I not? I myself am not a rich person. I've just been frugal with my money, and I never sold anything, so I've seen lots of gains, but I don't have a massive amount of money to go out and spend to do this, right? No.
Yeah.
Not a chance. And my channel is nowhere near big enough to generate any kind of serious income to let me do that either. So it is what it's going to be, right? I'll buy what I can buy, and I will not rebuy it. That's it. Go ahead.
You know what I'm going to do when I get to 1,000 subscribers, and I actually make the was it the 1,200 plus the 1 gazillion hours that is required
4,000,
to
4,500 hours. Yeah.
Oh, it's 5. They added 500 now.
500 to it.
Oh, maybe it's just 4,000.
4,000. Yeah.
It feels like it though.
Yeah, I know, right? Trust me, I know.
So what I'm gonna do is with that first commission check, right, that I make, it'll probably be like $5 or $10. I'm gonna buy a single pack. I'm gonna get a frame, and I'm gonna frame it, and go. This is my first YouTube money.
Yeah, my first YouTube money was you have to go $100, right? But my first video was 26
Oh, it's 100.
cents.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
they won't pay you out until $100.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
My first video said 26 cents or whatever.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit a gen cart he really, really wants, and he's got to keep it in the frame. And I'm gonna think this is so hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you don't want to be tripping because it's an unopened booster pack. I can't be as good as Mox here and save stuff. I'm just like, it's not open.
I was gonna be cute with it. I was gonna get a YouTube pillow for behind me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Why not?
That's funny. Yeah. I mean, did you get the plaque already, Mox, or not?
Plaque for what?
Anymore? Supposedly, when you get your first 1,000, they send you a plaque.
No, I got an email saying congratulations on 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have to get like a 10,000, or do they stop doing the plaques?
No. I think you do get plaques. You have to be really high up there. Like my dream is just to make it to 5,000 people, right? That's all I'm ever hoping for. Anything after that is bonus. I never expect to, I have a full-time job. This is for fun. I do this to chill out and talk with you guys, have a good time, right? It's not my living. I mean, if I get to I think it works out. If you have around 60, 70,000 people, you have a good Patreon, you can probably make a living at it, maybe?
Yeah, well, I'm trying. I got one patron so far.
Yeah, I'm the same boat as Russ, right? I'm trying, man. Right.
It's a grind, guys. The
thing
I find is you're competing against so many people and it feels so bad. I can get disheartened some days. I'm like, really? I thought that was a really good topic, or I worked really hard on that.
That brings up something. I'm nominated for an award.
Oh,
That's right,
I got nominated too for that.
The content creators. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I thought that was so
Congratulations,
cool.
dude. On which one did you get nominated for?
I'm considered a medium-sized YouTube channel.
That's what's up. I got for the small podcast.
Like, I don't know how they judge it. I'm like, oh, it's just cool to be nominated for something,
I
man.
know. It feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. You know what? Let's have a blast. It's Magic. Let's play, man. Bring a friend to Magic.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
hold the line
that's
your
right.
reserve list stuff. You're gonna regret it.
I see the other categories, and one of my co-hosts is for the content creator of the year and best new content creator.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah,
Dude.
Peddler. Yeah, he's up for content.
Oh
creator.
yeah, Peddler's awesome.
Oh,
Isn't he?
wait.
Yeah.
Is Peddler now an official co-host, or is he still floating?
No, he's official He's been official co-host for
Okay.
3 months, I think.
I see how it is. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you it was official. Yeah, no, he's been official for like 3 months. Yeah.
Okay, because he was off in and out as far as when I've been able to listen. So
Sure.
that's cool, man. I'm happy for you.
Oh yeah, he's a blast to work with, dude.
Mhm.
When not to steal the thunder from your show or nothing, but when I first approached one of my closest friends about it, I'm thinking about just making Peddler the co-host, and he goes, "I love Peddler," and I'm like, "What?" And he tells me he's subscribed to his YouTube channel and all this and that. And I'm like, wow, cool, man. All right, well, yeah, I popped the question. He accepted, and there we go.
And now you guys are married. It's me.
Yeah, and then we're married.
Hell yeah. No, that's cool. I'm a little jelly, but hey, it is what it is. No, I'm really stoked for you, Moxman and Cryptic. Congrats on being nominated. I still got a ways to go before I can hit those kind of levels. It's funny too because I almost made nomination way back when of karaoke host of the year, but nope.
Well, it's funny that when you get past 1,000, what you'll see is you get all these kind of analytics and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And the thing that blows my mind most is like 73% of the people who watch my channel are not subscribed.
Right. Yeah.
So all you have to do is click a subscribe button. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, I know.
And you're hitting that giveaway train too. Like I'm attempting to. It's very expensive.
Well, I do it. I only do it for my patrons now, since I don't need my Patreon money. What I do is I give half of it and save half for, of course, the tax you have to pay on it.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know about. As soon as I learned I had to pay tax, I said, okay, guys, like, I don't have the money to like pay for all this, so half goes to tax.
That's what I'm coming across. That's the issue I'm coming across. I don't have the money to send it out. I don't have the same.
Yeah, so I give a couple of prizes, whatever I choose to do every month for my patrons only now. I used to do it for everybody, but it got too expensive and I ran out of stuff I wanted to give away.
Right.
I gave away a few dual lands and stuff. I'm like, I don't have any extra now.
Yeah, well, dual lands, holy crap.
Oh yeah, we gave away.
I
gave away a couple Savannas, Taiagas, Badlands. I had so many extra, right?
Hold up, Worm. Who'd you sub to? Because Bob, or I thought you subscribed to me a while back, right?
Who, me?
Just making sure. No, Worm Slayer. He's new.
Oh.
Yeah. And MTG Gaming Bob, by the way, guys. He's in the he helped co-host last week. Good guy. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him. He's super awesome.
I am. He was one of my patrons. He's awesome.
Oh, there you go. Nice. And of course, I do have Patreon, guys. I wouldn't mind a little help. I got $5 entries, got 20, and then if you're a true baller, $50. But it's all in the Patreon. I don't have any links down here below because I was running behind, so I'll fill in all that information later. You can go ahead and check out another video or that top, what do you call it, banner up top, when you go to the actual channel. There's a little link there too. So
I was talking to my wife about something, Mox, when you said a minute ago, hit the subscribe button. I talked to my wife. I'm like, how many times have we sat down and watched a YouTube video? It doesn't matter what it is, Watch Mojo, whatever it is, that you hear him hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. It's just over and over. So it's like, we got to do it. We got to say it. But then now, as you're a content creator, you see the percentages of how many people actually do that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's saddening, but in the other side of the coin, it's a smack in the face of reality, Yeah.
Yep. Trying to crack through and get known is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
For my message too, which I didn't say earlier, I'm sorry, is our mission statement, bud. Magic the Gathering is best with a communal experience. And a big part of that's when it's stemmed from knowledge. Getting assistance where needed makes it far more enjoyable. So,
okay,
getting the marketing out there,
Do me a quick favor, Mox and Cryptic. If you go on to the right side, you'll see comments, banners, brand, private chat. Hit in that private chat. If you guys could send me your links real quick, I'm gonna go ahead. If for some reason it won't let you guys put links in, I'm not sure if I gave you a wrench if you'd be able to do so. But if you could shoot me a link real quick in private chat, I'll go and copy that into, because Worm Slayer is trying to hook everyone up with some subscriptions. So he's looking for you right now, Cryptic. So send him or send me through the private chat your link for your podcast and of course your channel that you're working on here on YouTube. And then Moxman, if you could send me a link to your to your YouTube, I'll go and get those up for you guys. Since I didn't get a chance to do it before.
For YouTube also, okay.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
I sent my podcast link and the YouTube link over in the Facebook Messenger.
Oh, okay, that works. That's legit. Well, Moxman isn't in there because he likes his anonymity. So,
I mean my real life name and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's all truly. My name is Dex, and I like to wear. Oh no.
I don't mind putting my real name out there. Yeah. I don't mind.
All right, so here we go. Worm Slayer. I just put it in there. Boom. There's the link to Moxman's. I'm sorry, not Moxman. To Cryptic, and then let me get over to. Yeah, did you find it there, bud? In the private chat, Mox? Should be on your right.
I'm just looking for where I find my links to put out there.
What is your guys' favorite card out of Strixhaven so far?
Ooh.
Bibuloplex. Okay.
I can't wait to build a curse deck around that, honestly. It's gonna be so funny.
Here. There we go.
My favorite so far is the blue red Walker, Will Monroe.
What is it?
Well, I'm using. Go ahead.
Oh, there's audio.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Okay, I see it now. Sweet, thank you, Moxman. And
you betcha.
Here we go. You're gonna get Worms. Gonna subscribe to you right now if he hasn't already. Hey, I work hard for my. I'm sure after 1,000, I'll still be like working hard to get that one sub. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's funny, after 1,000 though, what they call exponential comes into play, like exponential growth, and you'll start seeing more people just appear.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like when I finally hit 1,000 and stayed, 1,002, 1,003 type deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's when I noticed, 2 or 3 people and 1 or 2 more, and then I had 1 or 2 pretty decent videos. I guess it just caught people, and then I had a couple of days where I got 110 people. It was kind of crazy.
Nice.
I just wish it stayed that consistent. Now I'm back down to like 2 or 3 people a day.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to get to that 4,000, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with that new blue red planeswalker. Having my spells and instants and sorceries 2 less.
Right.
Well, I haven't had a chance to mess with any of them yet, but of course, there's not much in the set of the actual set for me. The only ones that are, of course, my John regulars, but of course, it has to be Witherbloom. Of course, the dragon, just because it's dragon and Grigori. So bet. But I will have to say the kill spells. Definitely, there's some nice, good, cheap kill spells.
I love
almost all of them. Yeah,
I love Baleful Mastery. I absolutely love that card.
I haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
Well, I saw some guy used a deck against me using a card from Kaldheim, that Changeling. I really found it interesting. It was a Changeling card, and he copied an enchantment, and the enchantment made me flip 3. But then he would go back and get another legend. Anyway, he flipped me out on turn 5 every time, and there's nothing you can do against it.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's kind of crazy. I liked it though.
It's beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's like artwork,
especially if it's consistent.
My favorite card in the set has to be Valamakis Lorehold.
That's a dragon, right?
Yeah, I love the fact that he can just swing out. You get to reveal the top cards equal to his power off the top of your library, and you get to cast if it's the same or over his power, you get to play that instant or sorcery for free.
Russ, I'm really good at picking up on subtle hints. Are you trying to build a dragon EDH deck?
Not at all. No. Okay, so right now I'm in the. Well, before I answer that, first off, we got Team Biblioplex there, Moxman, with MTG Bob backing you up. Just letting you know.
Because no, I'm telling you, I'm using it with a black-white removal deck. But what I do is I just keep cycling cards, right? If I don't need the land, then you take the action, toss the land, and then you're just getting to your next instant spell because you have 4 of them in your deck. There's no restriction on them. You pump out I was drawing like mad. I can flip through and get any card I need to remove stuff from their game because I have decks. The deck I'm using in Mythic just exiles everything.
Right.
Everything just exiles. Kaya,
Right.
Ugins, just exile, extinction event. Everything exiles is what I'm using, so they can't go back. And then you can limit the effect of some of the decks like that Sun Zenith spell, where they have all the cycled cards in their graveyard, and the blue flip decks that give them pump ups. You're just getting rid of everything. It's awesome.
All right, real quick. Wormslayer also said story-wise he likes the Luca, but art-wise, Gazaleth.
I like the not Luca, but the Fox. Is that the air side, right?
That Fox is awesome.
I love his Fox.
So cool.
Story wise, I like oh no, never mind, wrong set. Yep. I don't have one story wise for this new one yet, Strixhaven. That stadium, dude. That colorless stadium.
Right.
Well, I'm hoping for that Modern Horizons 2 we're going to see more planeswalkers, more cool ones we haven't seen in a long time. Ones from history and lore. Oh, I so hope.
Well, a buddy of mine, I was talking to a buddy of mine, I said the exact same thing you said. And he knocked me down. He goes, what you're looking at is wizards dangling a carrot in front of you that's a pretty necklace and going, don't you want the shiny necklace? Don't you want the shiny necklace? And it's a distraction of what's really going on. I remember when Lorwyn came out and the Planeswalkers first came out, right? And then the commands were worth more money than the Planeswalkers, but everybody wanted the Planeswalkers. Everybody wanted the Planeswalkers. I'm like, okay, well, let me see what you got. I'll tell you what, I'll take this green command and this blue command, and I'll give you a black lily, and what you want, the blue jace? Okay, here you go. All right. So everybody wanted the Planeswalkers, So a buddy of mine reminded me of that fact, and he's like, but look at how everything repeats itself.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, they know.
They're going to tug your heartstrings, right?
Well,
Sarah the Benevolence, not a great card, but I love that card.
We've got that experience, but how many people out there that are like us that will do that though? I mean, I'm over those days, Now I'm out for like, hey, look, we're out to help the new guy, especially you want new people to come into this game, right? Right. So you're out to help the new guy and stuff. So, there's no more of the, I'm going to do a bad trade that's going to just benefit me. I'm going to do it where it's going to trade where both of us are going to benefit from this. Are you sure you're happy? Cool. Because I know I'm happy,
Yeah.
That's the way of looking at it.
It really is.
I used to be the other way around, man. When I first started getting into it, but then you come across somebody that's just like you and you butt heads all day and it's not a cool feeling,
No.
Yeah. Not a cool feeling. I'm like, man, you always want to come out ahead, man. You always want to come out ahead. Yeah. It made me self-reflect.
Man, it's $1.
I do remember those days. Like, you can't help it, right?
You can't help it, bud.
You're young, you're new, you're like, I need to get cool cards, so you're willing to trade to get ahead.
Yeah.
You always want to come out ahead. I'm more now. It's like, what do you need, man?
But at least I'm man enough to admit it. What were you saying?
Yeah.
What were you saying, Russ?
Oh, I don't know. I had another topic, but oh, there we go. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna carry on, guys. I'm gonna type.
I'll delay it for you. How about a guy like myself that's only been in EDH, for real, like in the last couple months, trying to understand how getting into it, and you hear, power level 1 through 10, and how they just changed that, right? How I'm even hip to it, right? How they changed it to where now it's 1 through 10. How would you guys explain to people like me, or even interested in trying to get into Commander, and trying to understand really what this power level business really is all about? Because I take my Hippo Hug deck somewhere and they're like, oh, that's about a 6. And I take it somewhere else and they're like, oh, that's about a 5, and it's like, okay.
Don't underestimate Hippo though. Hippo's like, oh, you're being cool. You're letting me draw cards. Oh,
Yeah.
you're so nice, and then it just creeps in there and just mills your whole deck.
So in my opinion, it's a 7. So I mean, so what do you tell somebody like me or somebody else? You know, that's what do you say to that, guys? You know,
So the way that I view it, and this is in the rating system is really all a matter of opinion.
so everybody's right then. My deck's a 5, 6, and a 7.
No, they're not.
No.
Well, they're not right because
Ooh, is that me? No, that's you, Cryptic.
Oh,
It's not me. My work number isn't calling.
I'm highlighting. Hold on 1 second, guys. On a live show too. This is wild.
Oh, gotta love it, right?
Yeah, it can't get any better than this.
yeah, that happened the other day. DJ, people just kept calling you.
Okay, I'm trying to get this banner to work. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Boom. Sweet. I figured out how to scroll. Yay!
Progress.
If you guys are on YouTube, you can see at the bottom there. Yeah. Now I can say random things and have them scroll. That's awesome.
So the way that they do it, by the way, what we consider to be functioning when I talk to my friends about the rating system, and they feel about the same, is a functioning commander deck is in between a 7 and an 8.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I said a functioning commander deck is in between 7 and an 8.
What? Wait. So so if the deck can work, if it's got a commander, basic land, and a creature.
No. That's not what I mean by that.
Okay.
How to explain without sounding condescending?
Oh boy.
Hey, I've never played Commander seriously, so hit me up, man. Play dumb. I don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah, please, because that's why I'm asking you I mean, I thought maybe all three of you guys would answer the question, but if you're the only one that can, please answer it like I'm a 1-year-old, please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be mean because I'm not trying to.
I will not take it. I will not take it anyway like that. But because I tell somebody, please, if you look, you can beat me right now. If you do this and that, you can beat me right now. So come on, man, lay it on me.
Okay. So 8 and 7 is a functioning commander deck. By that, what I mean is, besides the most expensive cards that you can actually put in there, your land slot is pretty much almost optimized. Besides you possibly, like if you're playing green, besides possibly not having a Gaia's Cradle, you possibly have fetches in it. You might not, but you do have shocks, and you do have other things like for new things that you would go ahead and put is like any of the Battle Bond lands, any of the Dominaria lands, and Snarls are probably going to from Strixhaven are probably going to be now included with that. So dual lands.
Let me stop you for a second. What if you're somewhere like that, okay, and you don't know what you have, right? But you know you got good lands. You know they're not OG duels, right? But
Right.
you know you got some duels. You got mana rocks, and you got just what 3 basics, So I mean, you got your stuff going on for it. So
Right.
that tells me right there, all decks really are a 7.
Yes. How this works is usually when they come out with commander decks, like the precons, right?
Yeah.
Precons are in between a 5 and a 7 power level already.
Oh, okay. You're starting to make sense. I'm following you.
So the moment you go and upgrade that, and it can be a small budget upgrade, and this is why you have like other channels that like the commander's quarters and stuff like that, where he does budget deck techs, and he goes ahead and he does like $20 to $30, and it just upgrades the whole deck, right?
So 6 to an 8.
Yeah, it makes it a
Okay.
6 to an 8.
Okay.
The difference between power level between an 8.5 and a 9 and a 10 is very vast. Like let's say a 10 on the scale. A 10 is going to win consistently unless interrupted by turn 2 to 5.
Okay.
That's
A
not
9.
fun to me.
A
What
9.
What did Moxman say?
Well, if you're going, what you said, winning like 2 to 3 turns.
Yes.
Okay, then no. Like, what's the point of playing?
Well, that's
Yeah.
what a lot of Magic is going to, Mockman. Okay.
I know. That's why
Okay,
you see me play
so-
more fun.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I can afford. I mean, that's a pay to play strategy. I can afford any card I want. I can afford 100 of any card I want.
Right.
A new player, I'm always gonna win. Then
Yeah, that seems like that.
nobody's gonna beat me.
And that's why I was trying to tell life totals in the beginning. Maybe I didn't say it correctly, or maybe I didn't finish, but that's why we kind of build decks that are watered down, you know.
Right.
And also we do make purpose misplays or whatever we got to do, you know. But it's so that we have people to play with. It's not. I can't do that with everybody, you know. There's some people that come over here like, man, let's do hardcore. Bring out your best deck. I'm gonna, you know. It's like, okay,
Right.
But for the most part of it, I almost have to play a watered down version of stuff I have to do, you know.
Right. And I wouldn't, against someone new, I would never, ever, ever bust out, like, let's say my Lateral deck. My Lateral deck is like a 9.5 to 10. I would never bust that out, ever.
I get
my play group, I will.
Okay, so you're on the same page as us, you know, basically with
Yeah.
me and Mox, man. Is when it's not fun, why play? So yeah, don't do that to people. That's the message we're telling people.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy to people,
Don't be that
especially
guy,
if you're trying to teach them how to play.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah,
I'm not.
don't be that guy.
We're gonna teach you how to play first, obviously, and in my play group, we all have higher level decks, so that's just how it is. Because the games are gonna change because we all have that same higher level play deck, right? So it's fun for us. But if I were to go downwards and play with that new guy that just got this new precon and he just added a few cards into it, he's not gonna have fun with me. I'm gonna trounce that deck like every time.
Yeah.
It's not nice.
Yeah, I kind of went to the wrong way. I entered Commander competitively. I would go to these tournaments, man, and put money down, and I'm like losing turn 4 and stuff. I can't hear you, Mox.
No, he's talking.
Sorry, what's that?
I said I couldn't hear you, Mox.
Oh, good, because I was talking to my buddies.
The
I'm a multitasking ninja, man. I got laundry going. I finished my kids' homework. Talking with you guys, and I still got this going. I still got my video to finish tonight. I'm rocking, man.
So just so you guys know, so you don't get discouraged about what I was just saying, all you viewers out there, your commander deck that you go buy a precon for or whatever that you're going to normally shell out for that normally has just like your soul rings and everything else, your commander deck is perfectly fine. You are going to be ready for most play groups out there, and you're going to perform immaculately.
Yeah, I agree with that statement. I'm going
to be there, man. All I know is that my first commander decks, these ones here that I built, they got slaughtered. And I love them.
Yeah.
Look, I got my.
Yeah.
Wait, right there. My Silcanar the Swamp King is my commander.
Yep. Mine's fell to Griff. Yeah, mine's fell to Griff. I lost horribly as well. Turn 4, okay?
I know.
Real bad. But I still had fun. It made me feel like I was playing in 1993 again.
Right. I don't just go and play with randos. I have my group of friends that I'm playing with. So we're like, no, you just blew up my whole board state. Why? And it's always this over exaggerated thing, but that's what makes it fun for me. And no, if you are a new player, I will never play at that level. I will teach you at a different level.
I like the format. I wish I would have gotten to it when I first heard about it, you know. When back in St. Louis, when I was in St. Louis, Missouri, I hear about 2006 or something, you know, when I heard about it.
So can I answer a question from way earlier? I know it's my show. I'm asking. It's funny. Earlier, you guys were asking me what was up with the mess, and then something about what were you building? Was that was asked earlier, right? Or is it just me?
I said something about the dragons.
Okay, no. This is what I got stuck on. I'll show you. It's because I had a lot of fun on M20 with all of the elementals. So I don't have a lot of the older elementals, so I'll have to look for those. I still haven't figured out the commander. I really don't want to run blue, but this is an elemental, so it helps, right?
Shadowmoor had a bunch of them.
Yeah, but we're talking. I'm saving all my money for MH2. I got to have that for content. I just determined.
What do you need elementals?
Oh yeah, a ton. All right, so you know that one was broken AF. That's only if I do Omnath. But I just grabbed a bunch of elementals of recent ones. I don't know if y'all can see that. But, you know, blinging out my bottom end as usual. So these are just some things I was looking at.
What I'm saying is in Shadowmoor, they had a sorcery, I think it was, for 2. correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, that if you pay 2, I think it was red or white or something, you copy a spell as long as it's an elemental, or you produce double the mana as long as it's an elemental or something like that. They have some cards in Shadowmoor to help out elementals.
But the only reason why
Hailfire,
also,
Liege, and stuff. Are they elementals? I think so.
That sounds right.
oh, Worm, you're our friend, bro. Worm says my commander deck doesn't exist. I don't have friends. Stop it.
Oh no. You ever anytime you ever want to play, you hit me up on Spell Table. I will play with you, dude. No joke.
I can
Anytime.
play
All
on
right.
Cam, yeah.
So, the main thing is obviously I have a bunch of Chandras, or the newer Chandras anyway. But to get that board wipe state with 3 damage to all non-elemental creatures. So I'm trying to do it all elemental creatures, right?
Okay, cool.
But just showing off bling a little bit. There's a nice bling there. And of course, baby Chandra.
I love that baby Chandra. She's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
baby
so
Chandra.
much fun.
I used her so much.
fun.
See,
And then,
why? Can someone explain to me like why? I have another topic. And I don't know if you guys are big into lore, but I am. Why does it feel like? Why does it feel like they're pushing out like every good character that they have?
Ooh. I have a very unpopular opinion to say, but I will let others go first.
I have no comment.
No comics. I don't think they're pushing them out. I think they know that they gotta keep the pile moving.
Okay.
They can always bring them back.
True.
That's true, but I just feel like the story, like with what's been going on, it just feels like, and it just might be them shifting focus away, and I'm not going to think that much of it like once the story starts picking up again, like once we get to the main villain of this arc or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But right now it just feels like,
Well, I see Nicobola's coming back at some point. They know they can time travel and stuff, so they can always come back and bring back any character they want, which is cool. We're definitely going to see new Phyrexia.
with Teferi, and I'm going to tell you what I'm really hoping for. With Teferi being an Innistrad, I'm really hoping somehow, some way, and they might never do it because, they got rid of her. I want Avacyn back.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. He could remake her. She's just a
I know, that's what I keep saying. And my friend was like, "Oh, he can't remake her. Then it just like completely goes against her unmaking her. And look how sad he was when he unmade her." I'm like, "That's the point. That's like his daughter. Why wouldn't he want her back but better?"
He's a vampire. Remember, he only seeks joy and stuff, right? He's been around so long. He's one of the oldest planeswalkers in existence. Of course he would.
Well, I know that the War of the Spark story was like, the book was just horrendous. I didn't even bother.
That's what I heard.
There are so many bad reviews, like from normies, not even from Magic content creators, but from normies. It's like, dude, that was the worst money I ever spent.
That's
bad. I'm like, yeah. They're like, I don't even want to. No, I don't want to torture you. No, you're not getting it. I'm like, okay, fine. But I heard that story was horrible. The guy just literally hacked it together. Now you got certain social constraints that are messing with the story too. So we're going to see a lot more female planeswalkers and more female power, cards, which I'm fine with. We've had it since day one in like every IP.
More waifu cards, right?
Well, yeah, waifu cards for sure. They're definitely doing the power of the waifu, but yeah, you'll see a lot of the newer haircuts, for example, in the deans that you've seen. I'm trying to say it without saying it, to be perfectly honest. But basically, we got the big fourth wave feminist movement and stuff like that have definitely, and you've seen it in the cards, you've seen it in their practices. They got rid of certain people for saying the wrong thing once. So you're going to see a lot in that dynamic for lore moving forward.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be more women centric.
Yeah.
But not necessarily. At least they haven't gone, Chandra's badass now, and now Jace, you ain't nothing, and talking down to Jace how he mistreats women when it has nothing to do with the story. Watch that happen. Watch it.
The main part that I feel is going on with the current lore, like to go ahead and say with War of the Spark, and then onwards to the story for Keldheim, and now with Strixhaven, because I read the articles, I read the lore.
Yeah.
It all feels like they have so many cool ideas that like if they actually sat down and they actually had someone write out more than what they write, like it could be good. Like if they would have fleshed out the gods more in Keldheim, the story would have been good. If they would have went ahead with Strixhaven and it didn't feel like this whole rushed like I like Will and Rowan still feel new to me as a like even though they've been reprinted like
I
they've
want
had
them to
new cards,
die.
like, yeah, I don't really like them. I'm sorry, I don't like
I
them.
agree with you. No, I agree with you. I like Jace. Maybe call me an old hat, but I like Jace.
I like Jace too.
But yeah,
and I feel like Will and Rowan are super pushed right now, and it's like they're forcibly pushing it, even though everyone keeps saying they don't like Will and Rowan. Like,
Okay, so I'm not a lore head, but I do want to mention this, and it's been mentioned on other channels. Some people are just sick and tired of the Gatewatch because they've been pushing the
is that
Gatewatch
still going on?
forever.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Well,
Yeah,
if it's still going on, then yeah, I'm with them. Of course, it is.
Yeah, Gatewatch was wimpy anyway. Nicol Bolas already beat them. Call it a day.
right.
Yeah,
I agree, but there's other planeswalkers that we can
exactly.
focus on.
Exactly. You have the Gatewatch. They have to make sure that we get a Planeswalker from the Gatewatch every set because they think that, oh, we can't handle new Planeswalkers or something. I don't know.
Forget Planeswalkers. I'm ready for
Yeah.
Phyrexian Army, man.
Right.
All right.
I was expecting full blown like set by set, like after we saw Vorinclex, and I was like, oh no way, Vorinclex is over in Keldheim. No way.
They're teasing us, man. They're teasing us. You saw the Vorpalex.
I want to see the Thralls come and just smash the living bejeebus out of Phyrexia.
Thralls, I'm telling you, I am wanting to. You know they know what we.
They beat Phyrexia in one day. They slaughtered their entire army in a day from Evolution.
And Moxie knows about the 93 format too.
But like,
Mox is happy. I have know nothing of it, guys, because I
follow my lore, bro.
No, that's cool. I just don't know about the 93.
The Thralls were created by the Cabal, part of a small continent, Spartadia, on Dominaria, right? As like slaves. Then they trained them to fight. And when they trained them to fight, they started evolving faster and faster and faster until they overwhelmed the entire continent. Now they're the only things alive on that continent, along with the Thalids, who are like these spore-like guys. Right. And when Phyrexia attacked the second time, when they came during the war and tried to take them over, they invaded Spartadia with a massive army of like warships and all these converted guys, and they got slaughtered. Like not a single guy made it off the island alive.
And what's cool is they repeated this with the Innistrad block.
Right.
Okay. So Russ, if you didn't know that, man, history keeps repeating itself with Magic the Gathering. So like this whole Gatewatch thing, let's say it does die out. Well, be prepared before we're 80 years old, bud. They're going to bring it back again.
No, but if I ever become I want to make a fun set since they have to go back to Gatewatch. If I ever become a CEO of or whatever of Wizards, which I highly doubt, I'm going to do return to the Banyos of Ravnica.
or you can keep that and you can give me Lorwyn and Kamigawa, please.
Keep up this great.
I want Lorwyn. Yeah.
I think Kamigawa is coming back in the next year or so.
Keep up this great content, Russ, and we will get that return to
the bathroom of Ravnica. That's what I'm saying. Yes,
yeah, we'll get that to the bathroom of Ravnica.
Right,
we're gonna have like Jace's phone number like written on like the stalls and
stuff.
Dude,
yes, for good time, or Teferi's gonna write on there, to go backward in time with me, call 555.
Guys, my apologies, guys. My time is up.
Okay, man. Coming on the show.
All right, Mox, thank you so much.
It was always a pleasure, guys. I'll come back anytime you want. Let's rock, man. Have a great one tonight.
Sure. Hey, bud, before you go, let me know if you're down for next Thursday, and if you have anything that you want to throw in for the discussion. We've been kind of all over the place, but it's been awesome, man. I always appreciate having you on, bro.
Happy to be there, guys. You send me a link. I'll be there. Have a great one.
All right, bud.
Bye.
Bye, everybody out there.
All right.
Since we're the same topic, though, I want to say that if they keep Teferi the same way, with the way his abilities are right now, I'll be happy with Teferi.
Yeah.
Yeah?
He'll be my new mascot. Yeah.
Nice.
Teferi's so good. I own because I I've just pulled so many of them. I own like 5
Yeah.
like Teferi Hero of Dominaria. So like
Yeah.
Nice. Wormslayer says, return to the Battle of Zendikar. There you go. Hell yeah.
I'm a Lorwyn fan. I mean, of course, I've been playing since '93, but Lorwyn, man, when they came out with the commands,
You mean that right there?
Yep, that one right there.
Yeah, no, I'd love to get that. It's so funny. Set boosters and not set boosters, excuse me. The list, mystery boosters, and all the other ones have been killing the EV of Lorwyn, but I still want a box so bad.
EV, man, that's such a hard subject to talk about, bud.
Oh, right. I know. I you gotta remember I got back into Magic with the finance watching Rudy and stuff, so I am big on finance, but I'm not like skilled like Moxman is or any of the other finance heads. I'm even in the rejects, and they talk a lot about that. So I kind of, I guess I'm older now. I like paying attention to that stuff. But game-wise,
follow it. It's just if I'm not really in the market to sell the cards, no need for me to pay attention to it. It's cool that there's some losing money and some that are gaining money, but if you're not selling your cards, then
good night. Good night, MTG Gaming Bob. Thanks for coming, man. I know you wanted to join in, but you couldn't, so I got you, bro. Hopefully next week. But yeah, carry on, man. I'm sorry.
I was just saying there's no reason to really pay attention to it like those guys are if you're not in that league that they're in,
For sure. No, I get it. But it's interesting to me, just the whole internal market that we have for the secondary. It's so like crazy how some things pop up out of nowhere and like, what the heck? That's not even a usable card. And then because it's on the reserve list, bam, there you go.
Or not even this reserve list. How about it's a white lightning bolt?
Ooh.
White lightning bolt.
You know what I'm saying? Right, yeah, look it up, man. And believe it or not, there's a white lightning bolt. So I'm saying,
wow.
So $600 for it. You want it? It's like, no, I'm not shelling out $600 for this card. I'm not gonna play with it, But
but if it's a token elf, dude, I would if I was rich.
So I have another prediction, guys, about a set that I think might be coming up. And I think that's maybe when it's either going to be, I think, Kamigawa where Nicobolas makes a move, or I would like to see him do something with a Johnny back on Alara.
Now that would make more sense. He's got no business in Kamigawa, bud.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know much about the lore, but I do know the story of War of the Spark. And basically, I think Nicobolas, someone's going to end up on that plane, or the planeless plane, or whatever. What do they call it? I forget. Where they exiled him to. Anybody?
Oh, Nicobolas?
Yeah, what plane did they show him on?
It's the prison. He's in the prison realm. He's in Ugin's
prison realm. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's got to be someone that's going to end up there just visiting somehow, and Nicobolas is going to con him, go, oh, yeah, no, I'm a god, and I messed up, and I'm better about
the
my
original
ways.
storyline. This story's been told many times, though. In the original storyline, Tezzeret was a helper of Nicobolas.
Mm-hmm. I remember that. I remember seeing at least the story cards. So, yeah.
But again, though, Russ, is just going back on what me and Moxman said earlier. It's just history repeating itself, bud.
Right.
Yeah, it always is. And I'd like to see some new planeswalkers. They tried it with Basri. Apparently, Basri was hidden away somewhere, and he just decided to show up for one set. We're like, okay, who's this guy? No one's interested. Card itself's not bad, but like, I don't know who Basri is. Do you know who Basri is? No. See? Just like no comment. Like I don't know, Russ. I don't even know what you're talking about. No, but,
I know the card, but do I know his personal lore per se?
Exactly.
No, not really.
Exactly.
No.
I mean,
but it's just like those new planeswalkers don't get much lore. You look at like Ren and 6, and Ren and 6 doesn't have that much lore right now, and we're gonna learn more about them in the new Innistrad set.
Okay.
We don't.
What about Vivian? They threw Vivian at us. Like, where'd she? What's her deal?
It's real sad when I know more about 4 turtles that are ninjas than I do the real parts of the real artists that are named after,
Oh yeah. No, I want to get into it with Mox on Star Wars. Because like I'm not like a hardcore geek, like I know how many turbo lasers and the crew compartment of a Star Destroyer, Couldn't tell you that.
Sure.
Couldn't tell you some of the background stuff, but I know a lot about the story that's no longer, they now call Legends.
Mhm.
But I could go and talk on that for days. But yeah, on the Magic lore, I don't know too much except for what is presented to me in cards. Like someone actually gave me a book a while back for Ice Age, so I eventually have to crack that and see what's up there. But
You mean
yeah,
like, the lore, you mean?
yeah, for the lore, yeah.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, like Vivian. There's nothing on Vivian. She's just some like tan, pseudo-ish black mix.
Okay,
woman.
okay. So if I Google searched how many planeswalkers there are in Magic the Gathering, and there's even some that haven't even been created yet for cards.
Mm.
Okay, and it just really kills me that how many cards are out there of planeswalkers that I didn't even know existed. You know,
Okay.
there was 5 originally, and then the first time they came out with something other than the original 5 was what, the Ajani different version, the Ajani Vengeant, Nicol Bolas, and then after that it just went crazy, man.
It's like
Then
how
you got Garruk
people were surprised when they made the like Windgrace card, but if you read into the lore, you knew that he was a planeswalker.
Right. Yes. My point exactly. Yeah. So now knowing that there's so many planeswalkers, dude, you'd be surprised. And there's planeswalkers we have yet to see in this game on the cards.
Okay, I gotta put this up here. You guys will see the comment if you guys aren't in. All right, read that from Wormslayer, John.
I'm reading it right now.
No.
Yeah, bud. So when you,
rip, bro. Enjoy that whiskey, dude.
Right?
Do a double for me.
I'm tempted to grab one now just to share in your. There, bro.
I'm almost tempted to drink with you, bro, just so you don't feel alone.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I know I keep saying it, but the Jack Daniel's apple, I need to be like, they need to sponsor me because, like, seriously, that stuff is dangerous and awesome.
Wormslayer, I'll tell you this, man. That's why we tell you guys buy the singles. Let us buy the boxes to crack.
In the words of Professor, buy singles in Magic. Do not chase boxes.
Well, I need content, so I'm gonna keep doing that.
It's different for you. You're a content creator.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're gonna fall into that, bro, pretty soon enough.
Oh, I know.
Be like, and fortunately, oh, dude, Pablo, bet, dude. I will find a spot or bring find your way to America and buy yourself a sleeping bag. You'll sleep under the table I use, but we're definitely gonna drink that whiskey, bro, for sure.
You're gonna sleep.
I just don't have much accommodation. Sorry.
You're
streaming and he just like pounds up on the table. I'm trying to sleep.
That's right. And then I'm like, here's some whiskey. Shut up.
He just cuddles the bottle while he's sleeping.
That's right. I'll have my 1.75 I sleep with,
What is
I'm not that much of an alky, but anyway.
What is next on the topics, or we got a topics?
No, shoot, I had one. What was it? Oh, yeah. Topics for next week, guys. Let's have a fun one. I want some serious topics. If you guys can do some homework, maybe bring up, like we did before. Let's find a topic you guys want to talk about. Life Totals was kind enough to bring that topic to the thing. I had a very busy week, so I didn't come up with much in that regard. But next week, we were kind of playing around with this idea the other night. What actress would you like to see play Lily?
Oh yeah, me and the boys in the channel got into this. Like it was super in depth.
Yeah. But so pick a planeswalker, John. Like you can do Chandra, or maybe if you want to get an actor, like for Jace, or pick a planeswalker. How about that, John?
I am sorry, I had my niece get my attention. Can you repeat it?
Okay. So next week I want to have a little fun. What I'd like to do, we'll have a couple of discussion topics, but I'd like to see what actor or actress, I think they're all called actors now. But anyway, what actor do you want to see play a certain planeswalker? For me, I'm going to try to tackle Lily. So I'm going to take all the suggestions for Lily, and then we can just do a vote on it for funsies. So what planeswalkers do you want to tackle there, Cryptic?
Wow. For people that are actors to play them.
Yeah.
Tameo.
Tameo?
Yeah, Tameo.
Okay.
Ooh, Tameo is a super interesting one.
Yeah, let me look that up because I know it off the top of my head, but how do you spell it?
Tamio.
Tamio.
Iyo.
Iyo. Okay. All right. Got collectors of tales, field researcher, mood sage. Let's see, collector of tales. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting.
I know, right?
Is she from Kamigawa or?
No, she came out, I believe, right after Innistrad.
Okay. So she's
First
kind of
version.
got an
The
interesting.
first version, she was all blue. Then they came out with blue green.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So Tamio. And what was her first one? Moon Sage? Or
Yeah, the blue one. I think the moon. Yeah, that mono blue one.
oh, she got a full art too. Okay. Oh, interesting. All right, I could definitely see some things. So if you want to look up actresses that look like that, and then I can make a little thing for it, I suppose. Or if you just want to like copy and paste some.
You picked Liliana. I picked Tamio. And is he picking something or?
Like
I
Total,
can.
you join us next week, or are you working?
Yeah, I can do it.
All
I'm
right,
not
who do you
starting
got?
working. Who? You know
I know
what?
you.
I'll
Was
go.
it Chandra? Was it Chandra you wanted, or is that someone else?
I could do Chandra or Nissa for sure.
All right, which one?
I'll do Nissa. I got some good
Nissa.
ideas for
Okay.
Nissa.
Oh, that's my other girl.
And what's the challenge for the viewers to come up with ideas? Is that what it is?
Yeah, well, that too. But think of some actresses that look similar, and then we could just kind of vote on it.
Okay.
And then for any reviewers, I'll try to do a little advertisement thingy majig here soon. And we'll pick our planeswalkers. We'll see if Homie is going to join us next week, and he could pick a planeswalker. And then I'll have Mox pick a planeswalker, and then just kind of look through pop culture, see what actor or actress looks the closest, and we'll see. That'd be kind of fun, something a little different.
Right.
Oh boy.
I will say one before we go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'll wait till hear what other people decide to pick. I don't know who else is gonna want to pick something, but I have some cool ideas for. They would have to. And Magic and Netflix definitely have the pull to go ahead and get you some like A-list actors. So like I think that we should be fine no matter who that we pick. They could probably go ahead and wrangle it into some sort of budget with the amount of money that they have being thrown at them to make this.
Yeah, like Nicol Bolas, Tim Curry from Legend would be a good one, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Even just copying and pasted from Legend, that'd be perfect. Just give him some wings.
But like Kate Beckinsale as Nahiri.
Ooh, okay.
I think that'd be dope.
And then Pablo, yeah, because we when we were talking about it the other day, we were going off saying that Angela Jolie wouldn't be a bad Lily. I kind of agree because she did great as Maleficent.
Definitely agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Me personally, my personal favorite would if she gave her if she stopped dyeing her hair and maybe eat a little is Christina Ricci. That's my all-time favorite. That she could pull it off, getting all gothed up.
I had the hots for her growing up.
Oh yeah, ditto. Yeah. What?
I already explained my two, and one of them would be super easy to get because I already have her on the Netflix roster already.
Oh, what's that?
It would be.
Should be writing this stuff down.
Yeah, I have to see where I wrote it down.
Ah, lucky you. All right, so we got Angela.
It'd be.
I hear that, Worms. Look, I need to start
It'd
doing
be
MTG
Anya
content.
Shalotra, and she plays Yennefer on The Witcher.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm sorry. Whoa, what happened?
Wormslayer's comment. I need to start doing MTG content with the amount of boxes I open.
Right,
Yep.
Worm? Yeah,
Yep.
dude.
I say go for it, bud. I mean, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
set a YouTube account on your smartphone nowadays.
Okay, so whoever's got Chandra, Jennifer Lawrence for Chandra, Wormslayer says.
Oh, already votes are coming in already, huh?
Well, these are suggestions. I'm
Yeah.
looking for suggestions, and then we'll maybe we could do a vote on the actual day of. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Scarlett Johansson is Annie. Yeah, for sure. I can see her play Chandra a little bit, maybe.
I really could see her play Chandra.
But I can also see her play Lily. So I don't know.
The problem is like, are they going to focus for MTG? And I'm wondering if they're going to focus on younger actors or older actors for it. So that's what I'm wondering.
What, you think
Well,
they're going to start making a movie soon?
They're already
Netflix
gonna
already
do-
has the rights.
Well, they've been having the rights for
Oh,
years, man. They've been having the rights for years.
Oh, dude, look at this. Yeah, that's actually not bad, Dobby. Oops.
Meryl
There you
Streep as Jaya. I love that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be iconic.
Yeah.
that would be amazing.
Everybody guard your loins.
Yeah. Streep. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I'm writing down some of these ideas. So we had Angelina Jolie as Lily, and there was that other Eva Green or whatever, right? That we were talking about last time. Life totals.
Anya. Damn it, Shilrotra. For
Christina.
And then for all you people who are fans of English television, don't know how many of you there are.
Me.
Oh, okay. You ready to hear who I want as Lily? I want Katie McGrath as Lily.
Oh.
She played Morgana Le Fay in Merlin.
Okay. Can you guys do me a quick favor? I need to run to the loo. Speaking of English stuff. Yeah, no, I like those ideas, guys. I need to run. Can you guys keep chatting for a second? I mean, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Okay.
So
Cool.
also let you guys know too that we'll be doing a giveaway on the Cryptic Commander YouTube channel also. Sponsored by the same sponsor, North Valley Games. Do a little plug where you can go to northvalleygames.com. Enter that promo code DJL808.
So Dobby, let me get this straight. You want Earl Jones as the voice of a Johnny? Like that'd be pretty dope. That would be actually pretty cool.
Earl Ray Jones, the guy who did Darth Vader.
Yep.
Oh wow.
That'd be actually pretty dope.
Well, he went on record saying that he didn't want credit for the playing Darth Vader. He considered his role as a special effect.
Right. He's still the voice behind Darth Vader. Like the original actor, he's already passed away, sadly. But Earl Jones is already coming back to do the new Obi-Wan show, from what I understand, and that they're going to go ahead and have Hayden Christensen come back to play the body of Darth Vader.
Oh wow.
I don't know how true that is, or whether Hayden's going to actually voice it himself. That's just what I've heard.
Right. Yeah, I don't follow it too much.
But yeah, that'd be really iconic to go ahead and. I always thought of a Johnny having like a big booming voice, and that would fit the bill.
Did you get any Time Spiral Remastered?
I didn't get too into Time Spiral Remaster. Like I opened a couple packs, nothing serious.
Oh yeah, I didn't open any. I like the idea of Time Spiral Remastered. I didn't open any at all. I wanted to. I wanted to grab a couple packs and draft with my friends, but that didn't happen.
I just battled with my friends, and I got lucky and won a couple times, and I've gotten. I haven't gotten like any of the super hits off of it, obviously.
True.
Like none of the super.
Otherwise, you already say something about it, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
but like I just got like what I wanted. Like I just got like a Laboratory Maniac and
I like
some of
that
the cards
card.
I think are cool.
I like Laboratory Maniac.
Like I wanted to pull some of them for like the retro border for my elf deck, like Reclamation Sage and stuff like that, but I didn't get them. So it is what it is. They're not that expensive. If I want to go pick them up, I can.
That's one of the cool things about Magic is you can make so many different decks. You know, you can make a commander deck, you can make an modern, standard, pioneer. You know, the list goes on. But that's why I was asking Moxman earlier, like when you got a $30 card, I mean, sure you got a bunch of them, but what about building this deck and that deck? Or somebody comes over, like, hey, I can give you this deck and we'll help build you this deck, and oh, you need 4 of these, and it's like, let me. So I mean, having a lot of something to me is not a bad idea, you know.
Right. It just all comes down, and like you said earlier, you can get in and out of Magic anytime you want. You should never feel that you have to buy any of this or do any of this or build the deck a certain way, because in the end, it's how you want to build it, how you want to play, how you want to buy into it.
Yeah.
Don't feel pressured. The stuff is going to be there, and sometimes you'll be happy that you didn't go in. I've got
Well, the sealed product's not going to be there. You know, like
that's not-
mystery boosters. I want to buy mystery boosters. You know anybody selling?
mystery boosters now. I know
Exactly.
I know a while Luke was doing battles with them and stuff like that. He had mystery boosters.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is so the sealed product's not going to always be there though.
No. But
You
what
know.
I'm saying is the singles that you want out of there will most likely be there. So don't feel pressured to get into the exclusive product like Time Spiral Remaster that they're going to have a short print run that you're going to pay a fortune for a box of.
Modern Horizons 2.
Yep, Modern Horizons 2. Do not feel like you have to buy that. That is literally there to go ahead and whale out the MTG community to try to make as much money as possible. It's not a normal set. And some people like sit there and say like, oh, the set is coming out and this and that, but they have to remember these are not sets. You do not have to get into this. This is extra stuff if you have the money to afford it.
Right. You want to know what the set is Strixhaven. So, you know, if you feel like you need to have Magic cards you want to build a standard deck with and you want to play with those kids, then you know, I'm one of them.
Right.
Is you buy into Strixhaven, you know.
Right. You don't need to get into these other like special products because they are meant to target whales and older players to get us to get usually exclusive reprints that we normally cannot get.
Now, with the new set Dungeons and Dragons Forgotten Realms, that will be when set rotation happens.
Right.
Are we losing Ikoria, Throne, Theros, and the core set?
Yes. That sounds about right.
That's going to be a big hit.
Yep. I will tell you from experience as a D&D player, I've been playing D&D for upwards of 15 years now. Expect a lot of legendary creatures like in Dominaria.
Well, I don't know what to expect. I mean, I think they kind of hinted toward the party mechanic, you know?
I'm saying this because I fully expect to see cards, and this is just the main things. Like when I think of D&D, what I think the most popular things are. Okay, Tiamat. Then you also have like things like a Beholder card or.
Well, yeah, I played Dungeons and Dragons for a long time too. I brought this up on a previous show. I'm not sure if it was this show or a different show, but you had a character in Dungeons and Dragons called Gith Yankee. Okay, so you've been playing for a while, 15 years, right?
Yes.
You ever come across a Gith Yankee?
Yes, I have in campaigns.
Right. So you know what of a big deal it is to come across a Gith Yankee, right?
Yeah.
Explain that to people that didn't know about it, you know. Was kind of hard for me, but so there you go. What about Gith Yankee? I mean, it wouldn't be considered legendary, so you can get by with putting 4 of them in play, you know.
Good point. You might just see regular races like that, and I'm not saying that the whole set is going to be like that. I just think that we're going to see a lot of legendary figures come into play.
I'm with you on that too, just from the simple basis of, well, we got commander format to worry about.
I'm back.
Yeah. Fine, man. I've got really nothing else left to say, bud. I think we did push up to 2 hours this week.
We sure did. Almost. One more minute. But so what were you guys going on about?
Forgotten Realms coming up.
So with Forgotten Realms coming up, what sets are going to be rotating out? I just wanted to reaffirm that it's Throne of Eldraine, Theros Beyond Death, and the Ikoria layer of behemoths, and the core set. And then he had spoken about what his assumptions and predictions of that would be, and he brought up the fact that there might possibly be a bunch of legendary creatures. And, I think it was on this show I talked about Githyanki with it being Dungeons and Dragons, and I brought up the fact, well, they might bring up something too that are legendary creatures in Dungeons and Dragons, but not legendary enough to have that legendary status, so they can warm their way about having 4 copies of it. You know,
like I expect to see tons of for red. I expect to see tons of Gobos,
kobolds,
to make a return, and then you. Like you said, you have those other races, and then you have like regular monsters that will just come in that aren't legendary. Like, I believe who said it in chat.
To me, it's really weird because you got the party mechanic they've already hinted toward. I think they're going to lean toward that. You got Forgotten Realms, and don't forget, you're going to have the Lord of the Rings crossover, however it may come, maybe a secret, who knows? So you're going to have things like the One Ring, and you're going to have the Horsemanship, and you're going to have this, and you're going to have that. And a lot of it's going to be, how can I say, synergetic with each other, because those
I think
are going to be.
Said for Warhammer, when they do the Warhammer one coming up, I think they said that those are going to be commander decks. I believe they said for sure.
For Warhammer, yes.
Yeah, they said that those were going to be for commander decks.
What I'm getting at is, even if they are for commander, what's stopping anybody from playing with them in a different way? Okay, so you're going to have other cards that are that have synergy, that are almost in the same realm. Dungeons and Dragons, Lord of the Rings, and what set had that one where Party was in it? Or not Party, but Party. What set was that with Party? Zendikar Rising, yeah. So I mean, I think, and they're going to be standard legal guys. You know, I think it's going to be really interesting to see where we go with it.
I just hope that it's not like Secret Lair Walking Dead. I hope that when they do Lord of the Rings, they do something similar like they did in Ikoria with Godzilla. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see.
It's widely available. Standard
I want to see that you can get the Lord of the Rings variants on cards that already exist.
So now there's a buyout, and it's raising the price of the foil version of Death Corona.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, the foil version of the Death Corona. Yep.
Right.
A lot of that
there's one guy out there buying it out right now and driving the price up.
So I heard some stuff. Didn't MTG? I don't play MTG Arena enough to know, but I heard that MTG Arena changed the name of Death Corona because of coronavirus. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
So maybe that's why, because they maybe are going to reprint the card with a different name, possibly.
They already did.
They did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
For what? I'm sorry.
With the Death Corona, right? Okay. You got the alternative artworks, right? And you got the full versions, and then you had the comic book art, and then a lot of them would be different names, or what was it? Same names, different art. How would that work?
Yeah, exactly. Different art, same old name, new art, basically.
I didn't know that they already made a new version of the card with the different name already.
Yeah, the thing was they couldn't do Death Corona. And they couldn't stop the shipment on that card. But when you're talking digital, you can change it all you want.
Well, yeah.
The last thing they didn't change, where you think they would be that historical stuff that they just came out with Strixhaven Archive. So historical archive.
Oh yeah, the mix up on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The art was wrong. So
let's go with it. Let's go with it.
Yeah. I forget what the names are though.
I know the two blue cards. Yeah. The two blue cards, yeah.
Was Crux of Fate and something else?
No, it wasn't.
No, Crux of Fate was.
Oh, that's the stolen artwork. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So it's two blue cards that have the art swapped. So they might fix that in.
They're not. They're not. They've already publicly said that this is going to be the real counterparts in the real world.
Oh.
And you would think that they would change that, and it's like, okay, well, if you publicly now me as a content creator, right? Let's take a step back. If I'm just average Joe listening to all this content creator stuff, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? Now, if I didn't know they switched that artwork, now Wizards is telling me, hey, we made a mistake. We were supposed to have this artwork. Well, if you wouldn't have told us that, none of us would know.
Yeah, we wouldn't. Not at all.
I don't know why they would even bring it up.
Think about that for a second, though. If you didn't tell us, man, I mean, would you have nothing and this is something now? You know?
Yeah.
What do you got from this week, boss? You got anything? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll tell you what, they're supposed to have this artwork on that card, and that card was supposed to have that artwork. Really? Yeah. Well, that's news.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm gonna burn that card now because it's not the right artwork. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Unless they do a massive reprint, but they have the as Rudy says, money machine, print go burr, right?
Mm-hmm.
Print money. Yeah, they're not going to be reprinting too much. I really doubt they will.
I'm not going to disagree with that statement.
Yeah, because it's like, already I'm surprised we get a month break. I'm super like, wow, they gave us a break, a whole month.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Oh well, think about it. The next set is MH2. And that's coming out in June.
Oh, there's plenty of news between here and there, bud.
Well, no. I'm not saying lack of news. I'm talking about lack of product, which, because come release day for any of these sets, most people have bought in or bought their boxes early or whatever. So after actual release date, everyone's getting their boxes in, and then EV's going to drop, so no one's going to buy. Therefore, they don't really print the next set. There's going to be a lot of people cracking these boxes to try to get that Japanese demonic tutor. Trust me.
Oh, I know.
Right?
Yeah.
But we have a whole month where they didn't have a product, where we had, we just had Kaldheim, going into Strixhaven, going into now
MH2.
MH2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we get a whole month to try to save up for that. But I mean, honestly,
not if Wizards has anything to say about it. Not if Wizards has anything to say about it.
Right.
No. You're gonna have other products coming to the
boardroom. Who was responsible for allowing us 1 month without a product?
Yeah.
And,
right.
Me, and they throw them out the building window.
No,
Exactly.
man. I think they're gonna come out with something, bud. They'll come out with something. It seems like on my podcast every week they come out with something,
Yeah.
So, I mean, I might be exaggerating a little bit, but
yeah, I mean, they certainly are not. I'm just surprised that we actually have this 1 month that we get to breathe for like a second, and then the Money Machine go burr again for June, and then you're gonna have the D&Z set right after that, right?
The Cryptic Commander, you got 1 month to relax. What are you gonna do? I'm going to Disney World.
Yeah, I don't see how you can if you're buying all these boxes.
Just kidding. Yeah.
No, I know, dude. No, it's hilarious. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to kill your joke, but I'm like, bro, how could you even?
No.
How could anyone even?
No, you didn't kill my joke. You just stressed the point more for me. They're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know anyone who can constantly buy into things all the time. I don't know anyone.
Yeah, and I've talked to a few of you. I think you're one of them. You're like, I don't mean to throw your income out there. Well, actually, I do. But if you're like 1K to 500K a year, even you are struggling. I barely get enough money to get a box or two everything, and I'm not even working right now. So it's a constant thing for me. But I mean, even you that has an okay to decent income are struggling. I mean, you might go and buy a case of a new set coming out, or at least some of these other people that I know. You might be able to buy a new set of the new case, but I mean, if they're jacking prices up to $400-500 a box, there's no way you're getting a case.
Right.
You got to stop somewhere. And even if whales get scared, you're like, oh, wow, all right, Wizards, what are you doing? You scared the whales away? No way.
No. This is what we've been talking about for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Is the fact of what are you doing? It's scary, and they keep doing it. And then not only they keep doing it, but they keep
People are still buying.
no. Okay, now let's do this. Let's get more money out of them. Okay, now let's do this.
Yep.
Let's get more money out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Think about a subscription service for $50 a month, just to have the ability to buy the secret layers. You know, It's like, okay, just by having that question out there, it's like you see the business model, guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary. Okay.
It is.
It's very scary. So, like you said, for a whale to say that, it's like, yeah, we've been telling you guys all along for a year and a half.
Oh, yeah.
This is scary.
But the whales are now just kind of starting to retract a little bit, going,
Oh, they see what we're seeing too? Are they seeing what we're seeing too? Oh, man.
About time. Jeez.
About time, right. Come on. You're just now seeing it? Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when we were scoffing at VIP back in the day, bro. Oh, my God. Like, seriously, $100 a pack? Oh, people got it. People are able to do it. I'm like, okay. I bought one inner case. Didn't land anything great.
You talking about the
get a return on my money.
You talking about VIP?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was blessed to have a fan of the show send in 4 boxes unopened to sponsor a video opening.
Yeah.
So I'll say the name, Sarah Thomas, and she goes by Triceratops.
Oh, okay.
Her friends call her Triceratops. So she sent 4 boxes and opened them up, and really good pulls, man. Beautiful cards. And I'll tell you what, I looked at the prices later. I'm like, wow, this is about $100 a pack, man. And I'll tell you what, man, it must be nice. Number one.
Yeah.
And number 2, Wizards knows that, man. They're like, okay, well, let's come out with Triple Masters VIP version, $250 a box, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But here's the problem now. Now we're in a different category. This is a different caliber, no MSRP.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
we're in dangerous territory here, bud.
Oh, yeah.
It's always super. I have a bunch of friends that, have the money to throw around for some of these. They battle Double Masters VIP, and I would never battle Double Masters VIP ever.
Dobby,
I'm like,
freaking way.
Dobby, there's no way I'm going to imagine that, buddy.
Yeah, I had to put that up there. That was like, yeah, no way. Yeah.
Here's the thing. What point are we going to get? Are we going to get to the point where they're like $250 a month for the subscription just to have the ability to buy your $1,200 secret layer, and you can buy every other one if you don't want, but then they're going to come out with a big one where it's $250,000. And if you get into subscription and you're missing out on this one, and you're going to really want to buy into it next year, guys, it's like wins too much.
Well, haven't they hit all the good modern cards already?
Do what?
Is there still any decent modern cards that they haven't hit already?
Oh, yeah, man.
Okay.
Are you talking about Secret Lair, you mean?
Well, I mean, we got Secret Lair, yeah. I get that, but I'm talking about what are they going to do in Triple Masters that besides new artwork on the same big money cards? I mean, is there still a ton of big money modern cards that we missed?
Oh, absolutely, brother. Okay. Absolutely. Did you get an Inquisition of Kozilek, Fancy Dancy?
No.
Okay, yeah. We got plenty of breathing room here. Okay, cool. All right.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Deathrite Shaman? Did we get a fancy foil Deathrite Shaman?
No, but he's not big money, no.
He's not big money. But he's good for great alternative artwork.
True. Yeah, I have to agree with that. So yeah, I guess there's still room for triple and quadruple and
absolutely, man. Absolutely. Masters. Absolutely. I mean, modern, look at what the top decks are in modern too. Look at the cards that are in those decks.
Yeah.
Are any of those in double masters? Yes, we have a lot of breathing room for triple masters.
Okay. Just making sure. But
will they make a product? Will they make a product that Hoss though? I doubt it. I mean, they were kind of going deep with double this, double that. Come on, man. I mean, triple masters. I mean, it's kind of a stretch.
Yeah. And then of course you're going to have a big retraction that took over a year to fix from Double Masters because he had all the modern heads freak out because they. But besides, okay, so you had moderns that took a dip. I mean, it's coming back. It's now coming back. The prices are going back up on the older cards for modern. If you noticed that, sure, that's cool. People are getting ready. Cool, we can play in stores again. Everyone's restocking up to get their decks going, which makes sense. I get it. But when Double Masters came out, modern was already kind of taking a tiny dip, and then after that came out, everyone was stoked, and then they're going, "Oh crap, they're reprinting everything. You know, burn it to the ground. Let's jump to the reserve list." So modern took a huge hit, and modern's just now barely recuperating.
Modern's taking a big hit just from not having sanctioned play. It's also taking a big hit from not being in the Pro Tour.
Mm-hmm. And it's still on online and not on Arena. If it was on Arena, I think that would build it up a lot. I don't know if it's possible, but I don't know. I like communicating with someone I'm playing, not the things that you could say in Arena. I don't know. Anyways, John, I know you want to go.
Oh, you're fine, man. I've got company coming in now. It's
yeah, sure.
It's crazy. No.
Sure.
Thing is modern's hurting for a couple of different reasons, not just one reason. Imagine trying to here in our oh, Dobby's statement's still up there. Our question's still up there.
Oh, but, yeah.
No, I love modern. Modern is one of my favorite formats. When they brought it back to the Pro Tour, I was really happy to see that. And then they had to take it off the Pro Tour. I knew it was going to start hurting the format. Going into a local game store, I have to drive an hour and 46 minutes out of my way to play modern.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Right. So like the local game store here they don't have that, the crowd, for modern. And I love modern. I'll drive an hour and 46 minutes to play me some modern, but
I heard that. I think it was just I got turned off to modern just because the play group that was local to me kind of snub nosed a little
snobby.
bit.
Yeah, I could see that, man. I'm not one of those people, but I know it, and I've been in a lot of those situations where that's the case. 9 times out of 10 it is, man. You got rich, snobby people,
Yeah.
But I hung out with the cool kids, what I thought was the cool kids.
Yeah.
And they couldn't afford all those cards, but they had some of those cards. And I'm like, you know what, dude? You don't need to have all those cards be my friend. I like your attitude.
There you go. That's a good way.
It really is.
I'm sure people need to be more accepting of new people coming in or returning players that don't have everything. Well, I don't get that too often, but not, hey, this would be an awesome include in your deck, dude. You should really look it up. It'd be really good for you. Not like, oh, why don't you have that? The hell? What are you even doing here?
Especially,
you don't even have a good deck.
Yeah.
Like, the hell?
I know we don't really have those interactions right now, but I always enjoyed that part about going to do like a pre-release and you have all these new players and stuff and they're like, oh, what should I do? That was the best part of a pre-release for me.
All right. Well, yeah, man, I'm going to get going, bud. It's been real.
All right, bud. Yeah, no, thank you again for joining us today, man. Hopefully the wife gets better there, and hopefully we'll see you next Thursday, bud. So you got a little homework. Go check it out. Just think of some actresses for the one you picked. Who did you pick anyway? I forgot.
Tamio.
Okay. And then I'll write something in the chat later, just so everyone's on the same page. Tamio for
the Cryptic Commander.
For Cryptic. Yep. And then however you want to do it, bud, you can just pull up pictures of it. I'll show you how to do that next week. But yeah, sounds good, bud.
Sounds good, B. Absolutely.
All right, dude. You have a good one.
All right, bud.
All right. I hope your wife feels better, dude.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So I think we're going to wrap up here, guys. It's been super cool. Thank you all that came out and joined us. Do look down below at that thing. Comment after the show what actress or what actor you would like to see what real life show Planeswalker. So I'm going to work on Lily. We got John, the Cryptic Commander, is going to tackle some for Tamio. And then what did you want?
Oh,
Light totals.
Nissa.
Oh yeah, Nissa. One of my gals, because she's always in the blue or in a green or
To
black.
be
So
honest, it's really easy.
oh yeah,
This is really easy.
okay. Who do you got?
What I'm actually going to do
Uh huh.
is I'll show everybody next week. But think Lord of the Rings, specifically the
Okay,
Hobbit.
Hobbit. Okay. Elf chick.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name right now either. So yeah,
Yeah, I
good
can't
call.
think of her name off the top of my head, but she looks like she could in the Hobbit. She looks like she could super play Nissa.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's a good one. Um, yeah, and we got to see who else has got what. So you got Nissa, he's got Tamio. I'm gonna tackle Lily. Um, and we'll see if any of the other roundtablers. I'm gonna message Moxman and see who he wants to tackle.
Right.
Cool. So at least we'll have a little homework. And of course, if you guys think of any other comment or anything that you want to hear discussed on the roundtable, please feel free to hit me up personally. Do have a list I try to work on every week. I didn't really get to it this time because some of the topics you had, we went on for a little while, so that was good. Yeah.
And that was one topic. That one topic took us in there for a while.
Oh, I
And it was
know.
a good it was super good conversation. I enjoyed it.
Oh, for sure, dude. And most times I come up with a bunch of stuff, but then it might sometimes it's only John. So if it's finance, we whip through I had like 10 different topics one day, and we missed some of the other money guys, and we went through it in 20 minutes. So I'm like, okay, I did all that work.
Right. I guess it really just depends. Like, if you have
Yeah.
everyone saying they agree with you all the time
Huh?
or something like that. But I liked that everyone had their own opinions for it. It made it super interesting to see what everyone thinks. Like, I agree with this, I disagree with this, and
Yeah.
that's how you should be in this community, guys. By the way, is
Well, that's why I made the
you
show.
don't have to right.
That's
You
why I
don't.
made Roundtable, because I wanted diverse opinions. One of these days I hope to get a few of the other bigger YouTubers in. I still got to work on Perps from Magic Historian. I know he would absolutely love this, but it's a matter of time and if he can get him scheduled or not. Also, Power Dragon. I was working with him. I was trying to do an interview for them, but as a separate thing, as a separate video,
Right.
But it's just scheduling, man. They both seem down, but it's just scheduling.
Yeah, everyone's
Anyways,
so busy.
oh yeah. Well, guys, I gotta get to some dinner and making it, and then I might pop on later. I don't know. But yeah, I will definitely see you guys tomorrow for sure because
Oh
we're
yeah, you are.
cracking that.
We're
Oh
cracking that
yeah,
box.
dude.
Oh yes.
Dude, yeah, you're in the mix, buddy. You are in the mix. You got one slot. Hopefully, it's the one slot to rule them all, man.
Oh, dude, I just want black or multi so bad because it's just gonna be so much money.
Oh, right. I know. Yeah, you definitely went black or multi for sure. I know, Dobby. We're almost at 400, bud. We are so close.
To be
I
honest,
hmm?
sorry, keep going.
No, I just talking to Dobby here. We are almost at 400. I do have a subscriber giveaway plan for that. There's a couple other videos. We do have a couple more. I might delay it out a week or something because we have two way belated birthday giveaways that are coming up that I have to do, and I'm just waiting for some cards off of what I pull. I think the 27th I'll get Cliff and mine private. Well, not private. You guys are gonna see it, but our own collectors. So I'm getting it probably Monday or Tuesday.
I did
For
see
that one.
your guys' comments about my Twitter and YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Ask me for it when I've earned it. Not yet.
Okay, fair enough.
Like
Yeah.
when I have my channel up, for sure I will come back on here and then I will give it to you guys all. But since I don't have stuff up, I don't want to waste your time. I want to have content up there for you, so I'm not gonna give it to you right now.
Yeah, well, you're more than welcome to join me anytime live totals for sure. So we'll work you up. At least you'll have people that know you from here when you do start, so you can get a nice get a nice start right out the gate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm in a bunch of the other YouTube communities for MTG. They all know me. They all
Yeah.
have told me that they'd help me when I start up, and
Oh yeah.
they know I have the knowledge and the experience to do it. It's just the matter of getting the equipment, and I'm very adamant on not doing it till I have the equipment.
I
Like
hear
I have
that,
my
man.
laptop here. I have a decent mic, but I'm still not I'm not where I want to be with it, and I want higher quality for you guys right off the get. I don't want to deal with having to constantly budget out and upgrade the channel all the time. I want to be able to
Mhm.
focus on giving back to you guys in the community most of all. But I want to have my ducks in a row.
No, that is a good call, but with anything, man, you start on that equipment train, whether you're in audio or video, bro. Next year you'll be like, well, great. I got the best DSL camera. I got the best laptop. I got the best mic.
It's
Sure
obsolete
enough,
now.
they're gonna
It's
come out with
done.
something
It's
new.
gone. Yeah, it's obsolete. But that's why I'm trying to get preemptive with it. I'm trying to get something that's going to be good for a while. Like
Yeah.
my computer is going to be able to handle anything probably for gaming and streaming anything for like the next
Nice.
10 years. So
Nice.
I'm set up for that, but my laptop isn't equipped to handle it right now, so I'm not even going to try.
That's what I forgot to mention earlier. Dang it, was the Mr. Beast thing. I'm gonna try to jump on, but I don't have a capture card, so I'll
Yeah,
probably have a ghetto rig going during that hour.
right. You might as well try for that money, dude. That could go a long way
I
for your
need it.
channel, bro. Yeah,
Oh, I need it. I think equipment wise, I'm looking at almost $1,000. So
right.
800 for the camera on a good deal, and then I want to fix sound first because you guys probably don't know, but for me, it's very canny and kind of tinty. So the sound wise, I'm not very happy with, but it's working for right now. So I want to get a mixer, get a better mic, all that stuff. It's going to be over $2,000. So it's just like,
Right. So
you
so
know,
you know my pain and why I'm like,
oh, I do.
and
Yeah.
that just makes me so that I want to struggle for the right things first before I come in with you guys and then start talking about doing other stuff, and then that way I don't have to be hurting so much when I do like bigger giveaways for you guys, because it's not going to be that big of a deal if I get set up that way. It's not gonna hurt me that much because I am working. I do have it set up, and then we're good.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Well, you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for joining us here today, Life Totals, and of course my subscribers and watchers. You guys all rock for sure. Make sure after the show you guys pop back and then say what actor or actress should play what real life planeswalker, like if it was in a real show. Make sure you guys come back and do that. Give us some ideas. I will share it with everyone at the round table for whichever planeswalker they decide to tackle. And then maybe we could vote or something. I don't know. I haven't figured out the logistics yet, but I just thought that would be a fun topic. Kind of show off some different actors and go, oh yeah, that one for sure. I don't know. It'd be fun.
Pictures and stuff, bro. We can show up pictures and everything. It would be great.
It will
This is
exactly.
this is who I think. Like, imagine her with the black hair and
Exactly.
the purple energy veins going through her face. Should look dope.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know it's silly, but hey, that's what we're here for. To have fun.
And Dobby, we're glad you had a good time, man. Seriously.
Oh yeah, for sure, bud. All right, man. Well, I'll catch you next stream, and you have a good night, Life Totals. Thank you all again for joining us today, and I will catch you next Thursday for sure. But definitely be here tomorrow. Gonna be doing the box break around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as I'm gonna go see Mortal Kombat. It's gonna be
Oh,
fun.
me too, man. I'm going to see that Mortal Kombat, bro.
Hell's yeah!
I'm
All right,
sitting at
we'll
home
compare
doing it,
notes.
but yeah, we'll
All
compare
right.
notes.
Hell yeah, man. All right, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, good job.